So y'all, I'm not even gonna hold you. Sometimes I forget to put the banner up. And I forget to be like, okay, in three, two, one. Because in most cases it's it's been just me. So I just kinda like, all right, so why not? So I'll just go about my day and I forget to put the little banner up. So if you want to see it, here it goes. You guys ready? Boom. We're Chestnut Checkers. Make sure you follow us, like, and subscribe. We are on YouTube. We are on Facebook. We are on Instagram. We are newly introduced to Twitch. We are also on uh, what other one? TikTok. We also on TikTok. So make sure you like, subscribe wherever you see the blue and gold. That's us. We want to make sure we always provide laughter, some truth, some understanding, some perspective, some fellowship. I am William Alexander. I am your co-host. Today I am your host. I am the founder and the fixer of Chestnut Checkers, the joint proprietor of such an awesome platform. Let me go ahead and turn this music down. Let me go ahead and get that. I'm also thrilled to have a special guest. Some few may be coming in and out as we're going along, but I'm thrilled to have a special guest with me, a longtime friend, somebody who I do call a brother. I'm excited to talk to him, share with him, catch up. This is gonna be our first time kind of catching up in a long time, so we're not gonna talk about much, but just life. So excuse me if I kind of go in a little banter, y'all. This is kind of out of my normal. Um, Getting to talk about life with like somebody you grew up from, like, not to say as a kid because we met as adults. Yeah, we met as adults. But I guess the dynamic kind of grew up, and I look at him as more of like an older brother more than he would look at me as an older brother. But nonetheless, there's gonna be a few other people coming on. With that said, we have not much in the way of current events. Football season, everything has taken over. Um, you like your teams, you like your teams. Who I like, Philadelphia Eagles. We riding or dying. Y'all, I'm tired out here. And I'm also just going through a little bit of weather changing. It's finally deciding to be cold. But without further ado, I'm going to bring my friend on the line. His name is Brian. Um, he's going to introduce himself, but make sure that you guys like and subscribe. Make sure you follow him. He's an awesome drummer, awesome musician, and also somebody who actually does a lot of service to the community. I'll let him tell his story at his own time. But Brian, friend, how the hell are you,
I'm good, bro. I'm good. You know,
dude?
roll with the punches.
I be trying to stay like as professional as I can and try to make it like a for real behavior, which in most cases I am like that. But it's like when you get around your homies, when you get around your folks, they just kind of like some of that stuff just goes out the window. You be like,
Yeah.
yo,
F all the formalities, bro. We about to be
yeah,
in
man. Like
forward
I'm
tomorrow.
trying my best. I'm trying my best. But at first of all, how are you? Who are you to the people so that they can at least have an idea as to who you are?
um, uh, I'm Brian Tobert. Um, I'll be 39. I'm a husband. I'm a father. I'm a detective. I'm a drummer. that's my introduction, bro. I,
That's it.
I'm whatever
That's
I
it.
could. You know how we always like, hey, like tell us who you are, and I'm like,
Yeah.
it's so subjective, and that question is like, all right, who am I if I go this place? Who am I if I go here? Like, whatever you need. If I'm there and you need me for something, I'm whatever you need me to be.
You know what's wild is that I don't know, it was like around COVID,
Yeah,
like, and I started really paying attention to like really multimedia streams, like, and I've been on like radio shows, like being musicians. You go on stuff,
yeah,
people want to know who you are, how you are, what you are, and then they find out like, oh, you're just an ordinary person. Like, okay,
yeah.
that's
That's
what's up.
that's how you
But
feel it.
it is wild because ever since COVID, you now have like a bunch of people like, y'all, he just gave his profile. He's a detective. He's a real detective. I actually know somebody who's been kind of like fabricating being in law enforcement, and he was from New York. And like I'm like, yo, you do know. And I kept trying to tell him, I'm like, yo, you do know that like I know like real police officers in New York and like police officers all around that know people. He like, yeah, and then he started changing it and just saying like I was in law enforcement.
Yeah, we get a lot of those though. Like you do security at Walmart and be
You
like,
were a security guard, bro. Like,
yeah, like I mean, I don't even like when I used to be on the road and I used to write reports. Like I'm not even what I had to go through, like going through SWAT school for the bomb squad and all. Bro, I'm not
uh-huh.
giving you that. I'm not calling you officer if you didn't go through this struggle, bro. Like it's like a frat, man. Like nah, you don't
No,
get.
but I get it. I get it. Like so,
Yes.
so like, have you ever had to arrest a security guard? Like,
So I've never arrested a security guard working in the capacity as a security guard, but I've arrested people who work as security, and I've threatened to arrest security guards. You know, like working part times, and security guards they start bugging out, pushing people because they think that we there to protect their bullshit. And I'm like, no, bro, we here to enforce the law. Like, you're
mm,
not gonna be pushing people out the club and stuff. If you need some help, you call us. Like,
yeah,
you're not be punching people and think you're not going to jail, bro.
right.
Like, yeah, they be
They got
wilding.
their badge on. They ready to high five you afterwards. Like, hey,
Yeah, I'm like, man, go sit down, bro. Like, if we gotta put this crime scene tape up, bro, you get moved
right.
to the corner.
Give
Like,
me both
stop
of them
playing with
wrists. Give me both of them wrists, and just put them behind you. And
it. Yeah.
let's talk about your rights now, because
Right,
clearly
right.
they've been overstepped. And
Always,
yeah,
always, bro.
man. So
Always gonna do
so
that.
I guess not going too far into um oh, thank you. Thank you. And shouts out Christina. Welcome to have you back. I'm look, but shouts out
Oh,
to
you watching?
Christina, a
I'll get
loyal
you, bro.
supporter. What I will say is
Oh,
it's I guess I don't know, man. Like I said, I'm not gonna bring up too much about like just youthful days and whatnot.
bro,
Cause
yo,
no,
son,
I'm not because we go too far down rabbit holes.
you know, boy, like if
Um,
you say we gonna talk,
so
we gonna
this
talk.
I guess I'll start with this, and we'll go to different wavelengths. I used to be a non-believer in social media.
Okay.
Um, I didn't believe. I had like a thought process. This is like 20 2010, 2009,
Mhm.
and social media was like, okay, people acting like other people.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I mean? Like
Putting
that's
on the
how.
facade, putting on the facade
Yeah.
for the folks. Yeah,
And then we were introduced to a group, and
yeah,
this group were real people
yeah.
that were going through real things. Now, I think I look back now, oh, there's a whole lot of things I would have dealt with a whole lot different. Now, I will say it's a learning experience, and it's like growth, and it's something that you do and you're like, okay, I'll never do that again.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
you realize that you could really like hurt people, and you know what I
yeah. You know the conversation we had before we got
mean?
on air, like, bro, you
some of
learn, you
this
gonna
shit,
learn.
some of this shit, like you don't realize. You just be like, dang, I was a catalyst in like some people's real life changes.
Yeah.
Like they're not the same because of something that I
No,
may
I
have
did. Yeah.
said to them, and I'm just like, dang. And it wasn't until, like I said, COVID, when of course, all this stuff happened, with like TC and um, not giving last names, but people in the Chasers. And if I slip up and
Yeah.
say a name, you know who we talking
Yeah.
about, but I'm not
Yeah.
going. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it's like so much stuff has changed, and it's like if I could go back, would I do anything different? I think that I would have a little bit more. I would say I would have more self respect in
Yeah.
how I thought about the decisions of whether or not to lash out on somebody, or whether or not to be honest, or whether or not I needed to get help about something, or whether or not like I may not be like really processing something okay. But who would have thought that, like, all right, online we meet in a group, and it's like, all right, this has become one of my nearest and dearest
There,
people
yeah.
that I'm just like able to look up to and be like, you know what, real life shit can happen. You know what I mean? Real life change can happen, course of events can happen, trajectory changes can happen. Like how I remember you were kind of on the same boat. Like how has social media been as far as a change for your life?
Well, at this point, social media is strictly for entertainment. Um, I've grown to, just from my journey transitioning real views from when I was like 20. What the group is so damn far away. It was like I was 23 or something. But I used to come on here and like Facebook and IG, and it was mainly Facebook because we had the Dream Chasers, we had the Realm, and then Lawrence he just started making a
Yeah,
whole
that's
bunch of other groups like the
yeah.
Love Lounge and all that stuff. It damn near be the same people until like it just started growing, and we actually lived on that shit. Like those are our friends. Like, like even the way we became friends, it was like, all right, we exchanging, we having like a debate on something, and then we got cool just from that little debate. So
I
at
mean, you're
this
talking
point,
like you said 2020 what? You were
I was like
23?
23 because remember I proposed to Vita when I was 27 at the crib. So
Jesus.
when we was in the Dream
15 years
Chasers,
ago, yeah.
that it was
Like
like
14 years ago
it
at
was like
least.
2009. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, bro. So
And it,
it was like so
I
just
mean, y'all, we have seen like the realest of real happen on like social media, like even as men, and I know this is a conversation about men, but this is like y'all gotta like here's some of the stuff we've experienced. Like we've seen love connections. I
yep.
mean, real life. I mean, you want to talk about real drama? Listen,
Those are some of the
it.
like
Oh
the
boy,
the weirdest because like definitely looking back now like all right bro you be on like I'll get me a nice little dialogue on Facebook or something like a little debate on something, but nothing
yeah.
too crazy. But then it was like some real life soap opera shit.
It
Like
was
how
real stuff.
y'all states away and y'all really having this type of like
We
back
had
and forth
real stuff
dating
happening,
the
bro.
same
Like,
dude who lives in another state and y'all live in like come on y'all like so like I had to after things changed with like the group and we just got older started having kids getting married it was like I fell back from like being on social media and
mhm.
it's a just 2025 the information era technology era you're going to be glued to your technology but
Mhm.
I don't share personal info like personal business like I'll share like accomplishments. You see my wall of
Yeah.
accomplishments, and but that would be about it. Like if like if I was broke, people wouldn't know I'm broke. If I'm going to lose my house, people wouldn't know I lost my house. If
Mhm.
stuff like that, like people like they'll share personal information or sensitive personal information, and then get mad that people have an opinion, and I'm like so just because of like that stuff I'm just it's strictly entertainment.
Absolutely. And I think it took a while for me to learn that. Like, it was and I don't hold no experiences on nobody, no blame, no nothing. It was like my own process to learn it my way.
Yeah.
Um, like it was like one area it was like these ain't real people anyway, and then being like, oh, these are real people, and y'all feel me too. Holy shit! Like I'm not alone. So it's like then it became like, and it was like overwhelming to now be like other people understand that I'm not out here batshit. You
Yeah,
know what I
yeah,
mean? So it's just like
yeah. One of the most satisfying things that I find is when you interact with somebody who is genuine, who is sincere, who is real, and it's not just on social media trying to put up a highlight reel.
yeah.
And I think that's what kept me and it had me like always gravitating to logging on and going to the Dream Chasers because everybody was putting out like the realest. And then when we meet in person, it's like, oh shit, you the same person that
You
you
just
are, you know. So I pride and that's something I pride
yeah.
myself on now. You know, as a detective, I'm the same person that I am on social media. As
Mm,
a man, I'm the same person I am on social media. As a husband, the things that I put on my social media in reference to my family or my wife or even my mother-in-law, I'm that nigga. Like you ain't gonna say like, oh, he loves his wife, and then when y'all see me in person, I'm slapping her to the floor. Or I don't take care of my kids. I don't even live
yeah.
in this house. So, I'm just here until they go to sleep, and then I'm going to my apartment. Like
Yeah, yeah.
I'm real, and I don't. We go on trips, and we don't even post like pictures and stuff. And that's like the biggest thing for people. Like, I'm gonna make my life look as lit as I can make it,
That's a
and I.
motherfucking flex right there, brother.
but yeah. So, and just from us having conversations,
Heck yeah.
a lot of the things that I want to convey to the world, whoever comes across my page, is I'm comfortable in my skin. I'm comfortable in my life. My family's taken care of. I'm taken care of. And we really don't need people. Everything
Right.
that people would leave their house to do, like I make sure I build it into my house. Like we just
Okay.
renovated the house because and it's more so to blame as to being a police officer. I see the worst of the worst every day. So
Mm-hmm.
I lose, and I had posted something not too long ago, like where I'm losing faith in people. I'm losing
Mm-hmm.
faith in adults because they really not acting like adults. People are impulsive. They don't use their brains, and then the kids are a derivative, of these parents because most of the time these folks is parents. Like it's rare that you're gonna run into somebody who really don't have kids,
Mm-hmm.
definitely. And the kids are like, all right, I locked up mom last month and I'm fucking locking up her son this month. Like, so it just makes me lose faith in people. So I just like to stay home. That's why I got my arcades, I got my drums, everything in the man
Mm-hmm.
cave. Y'all want pizza? Oh, we're gonna make pizza in the house. Fuck going out. I don't want to be around a lot of people.
You
It
created an oasis. Yeah.
yeah, so Vita had to pull my teeth just to get me to go to that breezy bowl shit. like
Wow.
she and let me tell you, so my sis, she does hair and she braided Vita's hair. So I was like, babe, you know what? Since she don't charge you, just give her my ticket. Like let her get my ticket and y'all go to the breezy bowl together. It's her, you, and then it'd be all girls because it's supposed to be five of them. Come to find out, she bought an extra ticket, and her sister was supposed to pay for the ticket,
Yeah.
and she backed out. So I gave away a ticket, and I still had another ticket that I was not going to give away. I'm like, bro, I'm not giving this ticket away, And I ended up having to go. And I tell you, the show was fire. But just being around the people, I'm watching my back, and I'm like, I know
Yeah.
I'm somewhere you ain't supposed to be fucking smoking. Why do I smell weed? Like, and that's like my spidey sense too. When I was on the road, I was like, damn,
Right,
I get a
right.
headache from that shit. So I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
like y'all fucking it up for me. But yeah, just being a police, it just make me not want to be around people. So I just try
Yo,
to
that's one thing you wasn't playing. Like weed, you had weed around you a lot. You would just nope, I don't smoke. I don't smoke. I'll have a drink, but I ain't gonna smoke.
I'm the liquor bull. I'm
Listen,
the
oh my gosh. Oh, like it's crazy. Like I don't know. Like I don't think that is. It may be a thing of like maybe your career is saying that you don't really go out as much. I don't go out as much either, man. Like I used to always find myself like wanting to find something to do, and now it's just like I like being home.
yeah.
Like nothing makes my life happier than this. And I go through like phases still. Like I'm still processing certain areas of my own personal life, but for the most part, I like the smell of like my house drenched in like lemon salt. Like I think that makes me happy. Like, being around people all the time. Like I don't want to be around like a bunch of people on like my off hours. When I'm on my on hours, I'm around people.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? Like I gotta put on a smile when I don't want to. Like I gotta listen to, and then like and we're gonna get into it. And then I'm already a father. Like my children are getting older. They getting real life shit happening.
Yeah.
Like there are real life problems that are going on that I used to take lightly. Cause I used to be like, you ain't got no idea what real problems were. I was brought up in the 80s. Nah, these motherfuckers are
Yeah,
killing
yeah,
themselves.
yeah.
Like
They're
these kids are
killing
like,
each other.
yo, nigga. I mean, oh, I forgot to take the gun out my bag before I came into school. I'm like, what do you need a gun for when you leave school, my dude?
Yo, I don't
You're
even want
in the
to get into it,
sixth
but
grade.
it's shit is crazy, bro. Shit is crazy, and these kids are dealing with a lot. And if we aren't active parents, and I don't mean give them the iPad or I'm in the house, I mean active. Like when they sit down to read, like Chuck is straight A student, Landon is straight
Yeah.
A student, NBA. I'm gonna say NBA, NFL. Um, bound, a lot of people's calling and all that stuff. So I gotta I text him all the time. And that's my stepson. So he lives in Conyers with his dad because he
Mm-hmm.
does all the football stuff with him. But I'm texting him all the time. Like he just got his hey bro, you good? Hey, we looking at this car for you. All right, man, you're gonna be great. You things of that nature. Even when he got into some stuff with his girlfriend, and I'm like, yo, bro, you 14, you got a lot of stuff going on. They could be looking at dollar signs because you heading to play for some D1 college and all this stuff. Hey, you 14, you don't got a job, so how you gonna take somebody on a damn date? You can't ask me to be paying for your dates because that's sucker shit, and just even though I'm joking with him, but
No,
you
for real
gotta
though.
you got to be in these kids' lives and
Mm-hmm.
be nosy. There ain't no fucking such thing as privacy.
None.
If I'm paying for your phone bill and your behavior is indicative of somebody doing some sneaky ass shit, hey, let me get that phone real quick. Yeah, let me
Mm-hmm.
get that phone real quick. Let me see what the hell you talking about
Heck
and all this
yeah.
stuff. So it's that's a lot of that people are not doing, and it scares me when it comes to my kids that I have to always ask questions. Hey, bro, and I think the only person that I'm really concerned about is Chuck, because Chuck is, to me, he's a softy, but
Not Chuck, man.
he's in karate too, so he knows some shit, and so he be like, yeah, Dad, this kid pushed me, and I said, so why you didn't punch him in the face? Just to see what his response. But his response is it makes me proud because he said. He was like, oh, because I didn't want to hurt him. What he didn't hurt me. And I'm like, those are the things
Mm-hmm.
like he's exemplifying
Reasoning.
some yeah,
Yeah.
he's a you could tell he's gonna be a very cerebral person. That's why I
Mm-hmm.
always make jokes in the house like, yeah, Landon's gonna make it to the NFL. He's gonna pay for Tay to go and get all his trainings because that shit's
Mm-hmm.
expensive. And Charlie is gonna go to school to be the manager. He gonna manage both of them.
Right.
He's the one
Oversee.
that you could tell he's not gonna be aggressive. Even when Tay do stuff to him, and I'd be like, yo, bro, that's your little brother. Like, you ain't gotta hit him, but let him know who is the boss. Let him know who is the
Mm-hmm.
bigger person, and he's just not gonna do it because he is more concerned about hurting anybody than to actually just be impulsive. Well, I'm pissed off, so I'm about to, kick a hole in your motherfucking ass. So I take pride in that. But to bring it back, it's just people are not, taking the steps to make sure that their kids are mentally sound,
Mm-hmm.
making sure that their kids are intellectually sound and even
Mm-hmm.
physically sound. Because I get the foot chases with these kids and they can't even fucking run up the block, and I'm running with a whole bunch of shit on, and I still catch your dumb ass.
Bro,
Like, But
Bruh.
yeah, we got to be in our kids' lives. Is basically the point.
No, absolutely. And it's like, and you said a lot of interesting points. It's not even being afraid to actually have those conversations with your kids anymore. Like most people, they feel like they don't have enough time, and you almost like I almost found myself understanding how my parents like they were able to overlook some things because you feel like it's like a rat race. You got so much
Yeah,
going on, but once you're able to sit down and really talk to your kids, it's like
like cigars.
okay, how can I be a part of this person's development
Hmm.
to be greater? You know what I mean? Like Leia's in her second play, and it's just like first one I was kind of like looking like, all right, but after a while, it's like, okay, this is a real production. So it's like
Yeah.
time out, investing. Leia, you gotta stay sharp on this. Get in the like you know how rehearsals are. You learn your skills. You got to do this first before you do this. Rehearse your lines, and then Williams. He's musical,
Hmm.
but he doesn't really bang with music like that. But I still want to keep him sharp.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
just like no matter what, finding that fine line of like, I'll break your neck if you don't. To like, it's in your best interest, and it helps you
Yeah.
out in other areas, even in technology. You little but with that said, with that said, you made and it's something that I'm actually journeying to do within probably the next year is an out of state move.
Yeah.
Another one, should I say? First one was like
Cause
had
you
to
moved to Georgia
disappear.
before.
Yeah, I had to disappear
Yeah.
for a minute and find out life and
Yeah.
realize that
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
shit
Yeah.
wasn't even worth it. Let me go ahead and reset and do this right as best as I can. But I did like a Najee ride my trip. I was in like Kennesaw, Georgia. Um,
Oh yeah, that's a. I
you
moved
you
from a
live in
city to a
Georgia
city.
now.
Yeah,
You
I'm
live
in
in Georgia,
DeKalb, so
yeah.
that's a city. But like I'm not moving like just like Savannah and all that
Hey, you
shit.
been to
Where
Kennesaw Mountain yet?
nah, bro, that's nah, nah,
That's
bro.
where I lived at. I lived up in Kennesaw Mountain. So whenever you get a
Once you say
board,
mountain, then I don't want to live there.
when you get a bored moment, just drive. Just take a drive. It
That's
is the
probably where
most.
we rented that damn cabin. We be going places. I have a bad trait where I'll go on like I'll go to staycations and vacations and I'll just know like all right we went to Greece. People ask me, "Oh, what part of Greece?" And I'm like, "I don't
I
know.
don't know.
I don't fucking know." But we've been to like cabins, Airbnbs and stuff like for the
Hmm.
anniversaries and stuff. And I don't be knowing where the fuck we at. I just put in the GPS and we go and you ask me, I've been to
Hell
Georgia,
yeah.
bro. I've been to Georgia, bro.
Hell yeah. Listen. Whew.
So I
Nothing.
don't know. I can't even tell you if I've been to Kennesaw. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know. I probably did, but I don't know.
Listen. It's mountain lions and coyotes and whatnot. It's
Here's
real up there, man. But yeah, it does. I guess like going from, I guess the because New York is a different breed. Like everybody in the United States knows that like okay, L.A., New York,
okay, yeah.
Chicago, Dallas.
Yeah, I was gonna say Dallas too. I was gonna say Dallas.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you have Philadelphia on its, you know what I mean? It's dusty ass little sister. No offense, Philly. I live here, but let's be for real. But like going from New York and it being just like high traffic, high volume, like busy, busy, something to do, busy, busy, and it's almost feeling like you have to do something
Yeah.
to where like, and you got married up there, began to raise your family up there,
Hmm.
and then you were just like, fuck it. I mean, life happened. You have your experiences, but inevitably, you could have chose anywhere else. You were like, I'm going to slow shit down. Boom.
Yeah. So I had reason to come to Georgia. One, so when me and Vita got married, that's when her child's father was asking, like he would call me like, man, yo, see if you could convince Vita into letting Lamb move down here and we gonna get him started on the football stuff. Land
Mhm.
didn't want to play football. Vita was against it. But I'm like, he's telling me what the plan is. And look, he ain't lied. he ain't fucking lied, bro. Because this motherfucker, I like he costing a lot of money right now doing the football thing, but he's it's promising. Just watching him, he's promising. But
Mm-hmm.
we took two trips down here for his birthdays, and the first one leaving was it was fairly easy. The last one, um, that was 2020 October. We left
Mm-hmm.
what the fourth because I had to be to work on the sixth, so we left the fifth, and I had to be to work on the sixth. So we came down here for his birthday because his birthday is on October 5th. And my wife, Vita was boo hooing, Charlie's boo hooing. Tay wasn't born yet, but they boo hooing. And this is COVID time, so ain't shit in New York. Um, so they boo hooing, and I'm like, you know what? I told her, I said, yo, we moving to Georgia. We moving to Georgia because we all need to be together. And did I mean that I didn't intend for it to be so quick? But
Mm-hmm.
October, I go back to work on the 6th when I get to New York, or the 7th, and I was miserable. Writing tickets for NYPD was horrible, and they wanted me to like appeal like a disqualification to become a police officer, and they still emailing me today to apply and be part of it. Like, get the fuck out of here, because
It's
every
like I'm a whole
accomplishment I
fucking
tagged them bitches
detective.
on that shit.
Wait,
Um,
you gotta let out the horn. Brr, 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 bitch, I'm
yeah.
a detective.
Yeah,
Like,
you told me I couldn't be a police officer because 80% of black men from the statistics are going to be arrested by police, whether innocent or guilty. 80% of black men are going to be arrested at some point in their life. I was arrested twice. Cases dropped, wrongful arrest. Definitely for that discon. And they talking about, oh, you can't be a police officer because you had too many run-ins with the police. And I'm like, well, go look at the fucking file. It's closed and sealed. Like, how you using that against me? So at this point, when I get back to work, I'm like, I probably was on the clock for 2 hours, right? And then I text Vita like, yo, put this application in um for the cab for me. And December 2020, we packed up the house and we was in
damn.
Georgia. So it's basically 2 months. And I'm like, yo, fuck New
Right.
York, bro. Because it wasn't nothing there for us. Everything shut down. Businesses are going out of business because you can't stay open with all the COVID restrictions and all that shit. And so I was just like, man, fuck that. When I came down here to see Land for his birthday, everything's open. They living. It wasn't a ghost. They outside. People was masked up, but they outside, bro. And motherfuckers ain't just dropping dead and shit. So I was like, yeah, it's time to leave. It was a collection of things, but Georgia. The main reason I chose Georgia was because my stepson was already out here. I
Mm.
wanted them close, and where I forgot. The funny thing, I forgot to get an oil change before I drove down to Georgia.
You made that.
So I ended up getting a damn oil change on La Vista Road, not too far from the hotel, and I had my NYPD vest in the window, and the the mechanic, he was like, "Oh, you were NYPD? The cab is hiring." And that's why I chose the cab. I didn't apply to nowhere else but the cab. The cab is all I know. And
Wow.
and it was the greatest move I ever. You move from the north to the south, people gonna tell you, hey, you're not gonna make as much money as you made in New York and all that stuff, bro. I left New York making fucking like 43,000 or 45,000 after spending 3 years with NYPD, bro.
Mm.
I moved down. You know, I moved down here and fucking bought my house in our first year.
Listen,
So,
I'm going to let y'all know, like, whenever I go through like a lot of downward circumstances about what I've been through, this dude been through some shit that I've been through, but yet, like, he's not lying. Y'all watch this dude go there was that song started from the bottom, now we here.
yeah,
Like, you was in
yeah,
that
bro.
little apartment, and then went from that little apartment. I don't even know what you have now, but I know your basement's bigger than my house.
So
Like.
We good. I don't have a basement. That's the man cave that you see. I'll be in the
Whatever
man
it
cave
is.
where I'm at now. But so what I did when I renovated the house, I don't park. I have a fear that I'm gonna automatically start the car if I park it in the garage. Like, the kids play with the keys and you sit on the shit and the car start up and now we all dead in the fucking house from like carbon monoxide poisoning. So and that's something that came from my dad too. So we never parked in our garages. So all I did was just
Oh
I
my
got
gosh.
I got the floor done and changed, and just put everything, and I just made the garage my man cave.
Can we go back to like you gonna have a whole carbon monoxide poisoning alert from parking?
Like if the car started and it just running, like I don't know. You know what? I seen this. I used to, so even now I watch a lot of like investigative like
Mm-hmm.
documentaries and shit, and
Mm-hmm.
a lot of these folks, I would always like cringe when I see like, oh yeah, these folks they died, from carbon dioxide poisoning, and I'm like, how the fuck did that happen? Oh yeah, somebody left the car running. Like what? Like so now we got all these automatic starts and shit. And I just never did it. But my house is pretty definitely for what I got with my house. A house of this size would be over $1 million in New York. Like my pops was selling a house,
Mm-hmm.
3 bedroom, and it's about 2,000 or 1,500 square feet for 850. I was like, hell
The
no.
one by the river?
Yeah,
Yeah. No,
yeah,
that's
bro. I was like, hell nah, bro.
oops.
Nah, nah. I
Look, I
said,
forgot that's your pops. I'm sorry. Like your pops is fuck him. He's a good dude though.
I
Listen,
don't,
Mr. Tolbert, God
I,
bless your journey.
I don't. So I just
That's
say
it.
this. At this point in my life, I cut out stress like it's cancer. So
Yeah.
I easily cut people off just because you stress me out. So I haven't spoken to my pops in a while. I haven't spoken to Nene in a
Part of
while.
life.
Yeah, so yeah, I love them from a distance, but you're not gonna. Cortisol is leading
Bro.
cause of 90% of diseases. And
Bro.
people don't know these statistics. So when you stay with that motherfucker who is stressing you out or beating your ass and all that stuff, you killing yourself while getting killed. You got to cut those folks out of your life. That's cancer. Address it. If they don't change, then you got to just be like, yo, I love you, but you not gonna
I
kill me.
mean, for real, if they don't change regardless, you have to change. That's something I had to learn. Like I was like 29 when I had my first like for real medical like emergency.
Yeah.
Like I had a cross between like a damn mild stroke and a panic attack. And I'm sitting here
That's
like do you remember the damn stuff? I was just like, oh shit, I can't
yeah.
feel the side of my face. And I gotta feel, put light, you know what I mean? All
Yeah. Yeah.
because and it's because of stress. And it wasn't until like, okay, calm things down, control what you can control. And shouts out, if y'all don't ever know where my journey began with like, I guess understanding self mastery, this man put me onto a book called what was it,
Four
the four
agreements.
agreements.
Yeah.
He
It's a fifth
he
agreement now,
I
but
read it.
yeah,
Be skeptical.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and it's one of those things that, and it took me a while. I read it because I was told to, because I was like,
And
I
it,
don't
and
want
it
to be
changed your
told.
motherfucking life, bro.
Yeah, like, and I guess the first time I read it, it was not. I read it so that I can be told, because I always got in trouble for not finishing my homework.
Mhm.
So I tried to be diligent and do, like, I was told to read it. I read it. But then shit started happening again. And I was like,
Yeah,
there was somewhere where I remember a thing that I'm supposed to do. Fuck. So I ended up finding the book again and reading the book. And then shit happened again. Then I ran into the fifth agreement. And now after that, it's been like, all right, I know what I'm supposed to do. I just have to remember that at all times that this shit ain't personal.
yeah,
Because the
yeah.
moment I make that shit personal,
Take
right.
nothing personal. That's the
Y'all,
second ingredient.
y'all
Yeah.
remember the implosions I used to have? Like when I gotta remember to not take it personally, otherwise I will fall apart out here. You know what I mean? So I think that's been the hardest journey is really recognizing, and also not having that buffer. But I think that the most important and the most enjoyable part for me is the freedom of knowing your own consequences.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like if I drink in excess, this is the
Yep.
results.
Yep. And
So
taking
as a
account
result,
when you do drink,
you know what I mean? Right.
and you get fucked up.
And it's
That's
like for
that's
me,
missing.
yeah, and I'm not. I used to say like, okay, I'm gonna quit drinking. I'm gonna quit drinking. At this point, and you remember the episodes we used to have. Like, I think I can tolerate 2 drinks. If I'm
Uh,
outside and I have 2 drinks, I am immediately like, I want to go home. I want to go home. I don't feel safe. I don't. I, is Vita's is like your Vita's your ride or die accountability partner.
yeah, she, you know how she be. No
Yeah.
more. I'm like, yo, I'm good. Like, hold up. I can have 2 more and still be good. Like, yeah, but she, when it comes to that, she gonna hold me to. She gonna hold me to the
Yeah.
fire. She gonna
Cause
hold
I
me.
remember she used to throw that fit, but it hasn't matured now to just a look.
Yeah, and like ever since we don't clash too much, because you know how we used to have those little. Though it's
Those
funny, but
trifling,
it's
okay.
like eh, we start clashing over the projects. This is the projects. You
Yeah,
remember that
yeah,
first one?
yeah,
It
yeah,
was funny,
yeah.
but
You
yeah.
ain't even
So
have an elevator. How you gonna go?
I can live in the projects. But the longer you live, you you build a tolerance, or you build the skill to actually, your parents would say, choose your battles, choose your battles,
Right.
choose your battles. And it wasn't until I got older, pushing my 40s, that I like, all right, babe. Like, or she'd say, all right, babe. And the things that really need to be discussed are the only things that are discussed. Like, we're not gonna, we even when it comes to that, like, she knows how to articulate herself better than to say, all right, babe, you have 4, that no more. She'll say, all right, babe, you are, your eyes are a little glassy, and you got to drive, and if you get in trouble, this gonna happen. And then, so it
Yeah.
puts it into perspective. And it's kind of that thing, like, I push when it comes to parenting. I see you got that comment of parenting, and it just
Mm-hmm.
it just brought it back. um we come from a time, and born in the 80s, growing up in the 90s and the 2000s, it was, you going to do this shit because I said to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And I do things like, when I'm explaining stuff to my kids, I explain what the consequences can be, because that puts things in perspective. And it's, for me, I'm like, you just trying to be the boss. Like, you trying to tell me what to do because you just want to be the boss. But
Right.
when you
Right.
say, hey, bro, if you get drunk and you drive, you can crash and die, or you can fucking get arrested, or this and that, then it'd be like, yeah, all right, I don't want that to happen. So
Mm-hmm.
when you take accountability, and you are cerebral when it comes to the facts, um, you really avoid a lot of debates. I call them debates, arguments.
Now, I think you were. I was hoping you were going to allude to it. And this is something that I don't know because I don't garner myself much into y'all's personal life. Now, for me to have been like, I literally was like, I felt like if we were a sitcom, I would be like Tommy or or like Cole.
Tommy a cold.
No,
Bro
I'm
man from the 10th
serious. It
floor.
would just like I would just like like pop up in New York, or you would pop up in Philly. Like we would just pop up and just be at each other's house, or I would just be at your house for a little while,
Yeah,
and it
yeah.
would just be. But I got a chance to see how y'all operate, and I would just be like, they're really like this. Like
Yeah, I remember
Like
when we picked you up from the train, or from it was one. I think it was like a Greyhound, or was the train when you came to
it
see us
was
in
a
New
mega
York?
bus.
The mega bus,
It
and
was
and,
the
and
mega bus.
you was in Dream Chasers, like yo, y'all, they are really like this in
They
real
are
life.
really like this, yo. They are really like they're really doing this right now. Like I don't even know them like that for real. Like,
That's crazy.
but I
You
feel
know what's
safe.
crazy is that the Dream Chasers was around for all three of my relationships, bro.
Wow.
All of them. So and that's why like we pop in there every once in a while and be like, damn son, this was funny, or this is
Mm-hmm.
I missed that. But you know, life goes on and you can't have that safe haven forever. Like so now my
Yeah.
family, but that it's crazy, bro. Like y'all basically watched my progression from I say childhood, right? Because I don't know why these fucking kids think because they 18, 20, 21. And
Shit.
you don't really, you're not really finding yourself until you're 25, you know, and the average person, because I wanted to be married with kids by the time I was 21. I was in love and, you know, shit just don't happen the way you want it to. But my journey ended with my third relationship and I'm married. We going on 10 years in December. And
Damn.
yeah, it's been that long, bro. 10 years. Charlie gonna be 9.
I know. Charlie,
Charlie
I'm
gonna be
sorry.
9. Landon just turned 15 this month. And Tay just turned 3 in September. So
Shit,
yeah,
you
it's been that long,
crazy.
bro.
I'm coming to a graduation of some sort.
Yo,
But
come
yeah.
through. You can come
I no
to
no
the
no time
NFL
out,
party.
time out, time out. Now here's the thing. Y'all go out there get to see like a glimpse of who they know. I keep hearing in the background Vita.
Mm.
Hmm, Hi Vita. How are you, sugar? Like listen,
She was trying to find
I'm
a link to watch it on her phone. She came in here so she could hear what we
oh, she
talking
can't
about.
find it?
Yeah, she
Oh, I'm
said she found
sorry. But y'all like just in truth be told, just to be able to I guess like maintain and watch like the growth and watch the processes, and not to say that we've all grown into all that we've become, but it's I think that it's good to see that a lot of us as far as the men, I was hoping that Joel were to come on here because he's another one that somehow conquered that fear that
Yeah,
most of
yeah.
the men somehow get stuck on, which is like, okay, in this new regime, like I got married as a black man. I found a independent operating woman and I decided to say, hey, let's make this a real thing, not actually
Yeah.
right or
You said
you know what I
conquer the
mean?
fear is crazy.
Yeah, no, it's a real thing.
Yeah, I said that's crazy because I know that social media pushes a lot. Like the social media, and I want to say urban social media, but it's not just black folks. It's not just people who subscribe to urban culture because, and I don't want to single out black people when I say urban culture. That's why I'm making the
I know what you
just
mean.
describing it because culture you can subscribe to any culture you want. You can be black and fucking subscribe to Asian culture, but the people who subscribe to the culture that most black people subscribe to, the shit on social media is divisive. You want to post why men aren't good and why there's a girl on social media and they call her something king. I forget what, but she's pushing that women don't need men and they should just be with women. It's the motherfucking the
What?
the most destructive goddamn ideology that you can push. Because if women
Mm.
just stay with women, y'all we gonna extinct. We gonna be extinct. So that's just dumb in itself. But it's divisive, and when it comes to marriage, a lot of shit is pushed on social media that says men don't need women. There's no benefit to getting married for men. And I see people, definitely women, they go on the post and they'll argue, for women. But I only can speak from my personal experience, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm not out here in the field. I'm not doing field studies. I'm not writing peer reviewed papers and all that shit. When
Mm-hmm.
I got with Vita, you remember I was broken from my second relationship. I was in
Mm-hmm.
fuck bitches. I used to get
You
money
was a
time.
mean motherfucker, yo.
And Vita said that I'm not gonna let my best friend, and you remember we were platonic when she came in that
Mm-hmm.
group. She was
Mm-hmm.
in a relationship with her baby daddy and all that stuff. And we even fell out and stopped speaking for like 3 months or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And when she seen me in that broken state and she said, yo, I know you're damaged goods at this point because you were heartbroken twice. I'm not gonna let my best friend go down that road. I know what type of man you can be. And I know your work ethic. We can make some shit happen. So we gonna be together, and she wasn't that
Nah,
intrusive.
she was a little bit cuter about it. Like
Yeah, that's what I was saying. She wasn't like,
made her
I'm
feel
just
like real
intruding into
mushy.
your life. But it was just
Yeah.
like, yeah, you know what? You said, all right, I'm coming. And my mother-in-law say, like, Vita wasn't cooking. She wasn't cooking and shit before like you was in the picture. Like she would be home and they order food and they be chilling. She had her own place with her son. But when it came to me, now she's cooking, and I didn't know she could cook, but she coming over, she cooking to the point where leading up to where she gave her mother a kidney, and she was like, "Oh, you gonna take care of me?" I moved her. I just moved her into my crib. I was like, "Well, I'm not going to your house because you don't have a fucking elevator. I live in a house, so you just pack your shit up. We get your shit together, and we gonna live together." So we were
Hell
living
yeah.
together before we even were dating. And then one
Yeah.
time we had a conversation in the bed, and like she asked me one simple question. All right, we spend all this time together. What are you waiting for? I'm not rushing you, but what are you waiting for? That was her exact words. And I woke up the next morning and it was official. And that's when we posted it in the chat. And they
Mm-hmm.
were, oh, y'all together. Okay. Yeah. Well, we've been
Yeah.
together because I've been knocking them cheeks. So,
You was so damn.
but it was a benefit to me.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
it healed me mentally. It gave me, even when I was going, you remember when
Mm-hmm.
we got married, I was going through a whole bunch of shit with my pops and
Mm-hmm.
my job, finances.
Yeah, you
So
was on that like fuck everything train.
yeah, so it
Yeah.
gave me purpose. It gave me purpose. It refocused me. I remember one time she came to me because I was so depressed in that moment, and she said, "Babe, this is not the man I married." And it lit a fucking. I could have. What the fuck you mean? I slap you to the floor and shit. I turn to slap your ass, but I took that shit because of the type of person I am. You already know the first agreement. Always
Yeah.
do your best. So I'm
Yeah.
not giving her my best at this point. So it lit a fire under me. And now, shit, we don't want for shit, bro. We don't want for
Yeah.
nothing. And I've been on that because now I got kids. Before I only had my stepson. And then she told me she was pregnant. I had my son. Now I got 2 reasons to live, 3 reasons to live. It just like marriage is a beautiful thing, bro. It's a beautiful
Yeah.
thing.
And
Outside of
that's
the whole
something.
biblical stuff, like it's a beautiful thing,
Yeah,
bro. Makes
and
me not be afraid.
mind y'all, this is unless that changed too. This is the person that is not the most Christian centered person
Just say I'm an
at all.
atheist, bro. Like you ain't gotta
I don't know.
make
No,
it
the
cute.
thing is, I don't know. I never knew if you were an atheist. So
Yeah,
shouts
yeah.
out. We
I've
have
been an atheist since I was
Kristen.
like 25.
Really? Well,
Yeah.
shouts out. So we have Kristen Rare Sense that kind of showed in and snuck in. Uh, Kristen, you here? You supposed to be here? Ooh. So Kristen snuck in. She snuck into the adult game room when motherfuckers playing poker and smoking cigarettes, but she's allowed to. That's Kristen. She owns and operates and helps run and facilitate this place. So that was Kristen. Um, I got questions. I
Go ahead.
got que-
I'm one of the most honest people. I
Yeah,
don't
it's
hide shit.
like
Like,
it's
I would have brought
navigating
my
though.
ass up
Like
here if I had some shit to hide.
first of all, Vita can cook. She could. I got a confession. She cooked me breakfast the next morning. It's like no, so let me tell y'all like this is the type of like dynamic that I desire, and I think I said this to you like way back when. Um, just the fact like when we first met, I guess I had to eat. I think I had to catch the train home the next morning, and you had to go to work earlier than
Yeah.
I had to leave to catch the train. Like you sent me a text message, I guess, whatever train I was supposed to take to get down to the Manhattan because you wasn't doubling the back to take me back down to the train. So I woke up and I'm like, because again, we were drunk, like really, really bad. And I was just like,
That old cart, bro.
where am I at? And am I safe? And Vita says, hey, you hungry? And she just walks out like, ain't nothing wrong. And I'm like, where's Brian? And like she might remember that because the first thing I asked her, I was like, "Where's Brian?" She's like, "Oh, he went to work. You want some eggs?" I said, "Am I okay?" She said, "Yeah, go take your ass, take a shower, and then you can go ahead and eat." But since then, it's been like, yo, I will ride or die for the Tolberts. Like y'all, I will ride or die for them folks because y'all just been real people. With
Yeah.
that said, I'm always trying to like butter up for like a pow. With that said,
Go ahead, my boy.
being a police officer, being a father now, being a husband, you're going on 10 years at being a husband. Balancing, how is it?
It's fairly easy, bro. I,
Are you
I,
serious?
I'm one who believes that you work through your mind, and your mind manifests everything into action. So I don't bring my work home. Like she'll tell you, she used to. I would come home and she used to ask me, "Babe, how was work? Babe, how was work?" And I told her, I said, "I'm not in a profession that you come home and you want to talk about how work was. So
Hmm.
don't ask no more." And she doesn't ask it anymore. All she do, oh babe, she comes, kiss me, hug me, we cuddle, all that stuff. We don't speak. We'll speak
Mm-hmm.
about her job, but I
Mm-hmm.
don't bring work home. Once I leave that office, I swipe that damn card. I don't bring work home. When at this point, see, we get triple overtime now, so I don't have to work off days to like, hey, let's compensate for, we want to change the doors in the house or whatever. I just
Mm-hmm.
today, and that's 16 because we work tens. So I work 4 days on, 3 days off, and
Mm-hmm.
I do 16 hours overtime a week, and I can close more cases that way. So that's all the time that these motherfuckers is gonna get.
Mm.
My 3 days off, my kids is gonna get. My wife
Mm-hmm.
is gonna get. It's family time or it's just time. It's weeks where I come into the cave and I'm in here listening to music, playing drums, playing games. We got the TV set up, so the boys
Mm-hmm.
will come in and they'll play on one TV, and I have one TV to myself. But that's I make it. I'm very intentional with the way I live my life,
Mm-hmm.
and just with a different worldview. I am very intentional with the way I do everything.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very intentional with trainings and the way I handle my money, the way I handle
Mm-hmm.
my wife, the way I handle my kids, and I sometimes it's to the point where I have to explain to Vito why I'm saying something I'm saying to Chuck or to Tay. Yesterday when it came to what it was a multiplication, and I'm like, well, make him understand the function of multiplication first before he gets into the numbers part. And there's a reason, and I'm explaining to her when you understand the function, then it's easy to understand why this number, why 2 times 1 is 2, instead of him just remembering that 2 times 1 is 2.
Mm-hmm.
So intentionality, is that a word? I believe it's a word.
It is a word.
Uh, um, is And that's another thing. When you understand the function of like how words are made and stuff, like you say it and be like, well, Natalie is no normally or I ology. Put that, I'm a master of girlology,
Like
marriageology.
namiology. Like
Yeah. So, I'm intentional when it comes
yeah.
to anything that I do at this point in my life. And I find it to be fairly easy. You know what? I'm in supervision training to get my supervision certification. But
Mm-hmm.
at the end of class, we were sitting around, and one of the supervisors, who is an actual sergeant, she asked me something, a question where I think it was like, do you go to church or something? And I was telling her that I'm atheist.
Mm.
And the first response people have when it comes to you going to hell, or I call it religious arrogance, because it's like, how dare you not believe in a deity, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And when I explained to her, I said, I began to have the best time in my life when I embraced it, when I embraced my
Mm-hmm.
atheism. And that was the moment where I lived intentionally, where
Mm.
every move that I made, I said, it has to make sense, because there is nothing after this. You're going to live once and live your life intentionally. There's nothing. So I was getting life insurance for me, life insurance for my wife, life insurance for my kids, investing all my money, making the moves, making the sacrifices, even to get this. Like, most people be like, damn, son, how you fucking moved down there broke and you bought a house in a fucking year? Everything that I do now is intentional, because I don't believe that somebody is ordering my steps or shit is planned out or all this other, mysticism
Hmm.
or mythology. And I don't knock people. My wife is a fucking Christian. She's sitting right here. But I respect whatever you believe to make you get through the day, to make you that better person, then do it. And it was atheism that made me, and it's not a religion. There's no freaking uniform thing. It's just
So
a
say
lack.
you kind of make it like you go to Virgin Fellowship on Sundays.
Yeah, but
Like
it's
you go to
no.
this place of non-believers.
Yeah, right. Like, it's going. We all gonna, because there's a difference when it comes to like non-believers, and then you get the people like, well, I believe in a higher power, and it's like, well, you're agnostic because you don't even know what power you believe in, so you're agnostic. But not religion aside, it's just I came to a point where everything that I do is intentional.
Mm-hmm.
There's a reason why I'm doing everything that I do. There's a reason why I'm sitting on this thing talking to you, bro. Like,
Right.
I got to a point where I'm not going to do anything that I don't want to do. I'm not sacrificing my time for people that I do not want to sacrifice my time for.
Mm-hmm.
And there got to be some pleasure, some benefit in, you know, everything. It's always going to be the why, like
Mm-hmm.
the why. What is the why? Like, I was explaining to somebody on Facebook the other day, is I skip comments all the time. I scroll past shit all the time, because I look at it and I say, well, yeah, I commented on this and you commented replying to me, but is this a conversation that is going to be beneficial to me? Is there going to be a win? Are you going to teach me something, or am I going to be able to teach you something? And if I look at it and say, nah, you just trying to argue, fuck it, boom. And I love to debate. I love making people look
Mm-hmm.
stupid. I love making people feel stupid. Definitely when it comes to you attacking me because I'm an atheist, now I'm going to make you see why I became an atheist, and then you're going to be stupid with your circle arguments and shit. But I'm very reserved when it comes to the information that I provide,
Yeah.
that I'm not asked for. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not gonna just be giving stuff. My mother, you remember my mom? She was at
Mm-hmm.
the. She asked me one time, like, why are you this way? Why, like, in reference to atheism? And I said to her, I said, I'm not gonna tell you my why. I'm gonna tell you to read your Bible in its entirety, and now study world history, study ancient history, cross reference these things, see what's an anachronism, anachronism. I almost freaking choked on it.
Uh-huh.
And see what is an anachronism, and then you could come back and we can have a conversation. But I'm
Mm-hmm.
not in the business of just doing shit just to do shit and it's not going to be beneficial. I want you
Mm-hmm.
if you come to me for advice, like you oh, how do you balance life? All right, I'm gonna tell you because I believe that you're taking in the words and you're digesting what I'm saying. Like if I felt that we wouldn't have a good dialogue or confab, whatever you want to name it, then I'm gonna be like, well, all right, Alex, I'll see you later. You know, we get Joel and shit, but you my homie, so you got your thing going, and we gonna have a good conversation. And I tell you all the time, I'm not hiding nothing, bro. I am who I am. I could tell people that I'm a cop and they hate me. I could tell people that I'm an atheist and they cringe. Your feelings is not gonna change me.
Mm-hmm.
It's not gonna change what I got going on. It's not gonna change my success. So I'm good.
Oh no, absolutely. I would never suggest that, but I'm always very leery about it when it comes down to who I always try to deem a keepsake. I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
divulging nobody's business just in case somebody was like, I was waiting to get that motherfucker's address. I mean, I'm always like this, like,
But
you
you
know,
know me, you can ask me everything, bro, because
no,
I don't
absolutely.
hide nothing. I'm an open book.
Absolutely. Oh, that was that motherfucker that pulled me over in that. Nah, I'm not gonna buy. I try not to ever do that. Like stuff that you know what I mean. Collectively, I don't really mind.
You
But
Gucci, bro.
nah. What I will say is that is an area that I am thankful in is that, and we're gonna go back to it. Is that area of accountability? You know, of sitting down and being like, you know what, Alistair, you see there?
You said what?
There's a third party here.
Oh,
Alistair,
oh, oh.
Alistair.
Oh, nigga, I can't type, nigga.
Hello. Oh, well, anyway, there was you know, when we deal with that accountability aspect, let's I want to bring it up because you know, what I mean, I wasn't necessarily as streamlined and consistent when it came down to
Accountability.
maintaining personality and staying consistent and behavior patterns and everything like that. I was
Yeah.
erratic as shit, to be honest with you. You know, going through trauma and pain and dealing with um my reason to justify hurting other people.
Uh,
You know what I mean? Like
I
not
get that.
really sitting down and being like, you know what, nigga, like take a moment and process how you're feeling right now. Because every time you don't, you're prolonging and you're affecting other people.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? And how you're affecting them is how they're looking at and they're viewing you. You know what I mean? So that when you finally do really need help, don't nobody want to help you because
Yeah.
you know what I mean, you've been nickel and diming their emotional content. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So it took like really for me, like being by myself for a while and being like, you know what, William, Alex, this is the results of your decisions. You excusing not want to take not even wanting to take ownership of the small part that you played,
Uh huh.
which was in all accounts a large part. You know what I mean? It may have only been
Cat fucking you
one
up.
thing. Yeah, she's fucking that he's fucking that mic up. It may have just been one thing, but it was like one large thing. So you
Yeah.
have to call it for what it is. You know what I mean? And nothing more than that. And I think that glimpses of knowing better were there
Hmm.
in, you know, back then. But I guess the idea of doing better, I would say I couldn't remember how,
Ooh.
if that makes sense. I couldn't really remember how to do any better than what I was doing. Like I had adopted another behavior, and it's like, shit, this is by the time I recognized it was my new norm, it was like a normal now. Like, how do you now shake it and then be supported again to make sure you're making the better decisions?
Hmm.
And that's ultimately what this platform has become for me, at least, is be able to say, hey, I can look at myself and say, this is my areas of growth. this is in fact areas that are triggering for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This is stuff that, I have no problem talking about. And this is stuff that, I may have to go to my co-host and say, hey, what did you mean by this? You know what I mean? I need better understanding. I need context, clarity. Um, that's my way of accountability at this point in my life is,
Hmm.
I have some people, yourself when it gets too bad. And I'm like, hey, Brian, hey, let me ask you a question about life real quick. And you always be like, hey, let me go on break. You know what I mean? But I only call when it's like really important shit.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
do you have people like that when you're like, and especially in the job that you're in, that are able to sit down and say, you know what, there's an area that Brian could improve on, or you can go to somebody. I know you have Vita. Vita, y'all gotta meet Vita. Yo, I'm gonna bring y'all both on here one day and just be like, y'all don't understand. Those are my peoples. But they're like, you have a Vita, like you have your family.
Hmm.
Outside of that, do you have those people to hold you accountable when, or
Outside
is
of
husbandhood just that great to where you just don't be like, yo, fuck this shit?
no,
Like,
the person who gives me the most, like, you can do better at this, or you can do this, is my mother-in-law. Cause Tammy moved
wow.
down here with her because she has lupus, and so she lives with
Yeah.
us. Just so she don't have to worry about
Oh, she
resources
peoples.
like cars and all that stuff. I'm a family
Yeah.
man, so
Yeah, she
um,
peoples.
yeah. So she is the one that, like, when I do have like those conversations I was talking about, that we're not gonna argue about no dumb shit, but we gonna have a conversation about some shit that we need to talk about. And she'll tell me, she'll voice like, yeah, nah, you instead of saying that you don't like this right now, there's another way you could go about it. And she holds me accountable for, like,
Mm-hmm.
when I'm straddling that line of, like, I ain't a little too much. So then she keeps me and Vita in check, and that's
Mm-hmm.
good. But outside of family, um, you know how I feel about, you know I don't have friends. You either family or you are just somebody I know.
Mm-hmm.
So if I don't call you family, then I really don't care for your opinion. Um, I could go to my peoples. I do have my homeboy down here. He's from Brooklyn. We graduated at academy together, and
Wow.
and we got cool because for some reason my whole damn class just turned on him and started treating him like an outcast. And I being the oldest in the class at the time, I stood up for him, and we just got cool. His wife loved my wife. That's the one that we gave the ticket to. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but you know, if shit is if we that is the couple that we have couples conversations with.
Gotcha. Okay.
So when it comes to, like, there's really you when it comes to work, it's not really much that people can say you got to improve in this, because I'm just my character, my work ethic. They love me. They trying to get me back on the road because it's a high call volume, low manpower, and I'm a hustler.
Mm.
So,
Mm-hmm.
but they love me. My major came into the office the other day, and now this on running joke is because she said, yeah, Tobert, he can't do no wrong in my eyes, and now everybody's like, what's going on here? Like, who
Right.
clapping who cheeks? So yeah. Cops make the worst jokes, bro. They make the
Yo,
worst
but
jokes,
but
bro.
I get it though. It be like ha ha till it ain't.
But yeah,
Not with y'all though.
I'm always open to opinions when it comes to personal life from the people I consider family.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else I really don't give a fuck about. So I
Absolutely.
do have my people that I consider family, and I will go to you for, hey, bro, how this sound, or should I do this, or how would you do this?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we got somebody, Brian. Oh yeah, that's Joel. Joel. I was about to say jazz soul metal. Joel said, Brian, have you been keeping up with Brady Goodwin from the Cross Movement?
No, bro. No.
Nah,
This is my first time even hearing about it. I don't know what the
daggone.
cross movement is. I don't know who Brady Goodman is. Goodwin is.
So we have
Brady
somebody.
Goodwin sound like he might be one of your family members, ain't you, Joel Goodwin?
You stupid. So we got somebody from our past. He actually, I'm excited. I'm excited. We got Alistair. Alistair, you here?
Yes, I am.
All right, Alistair. Good to hear from you. I wish your camera was on, but it's okay that it's not. Good to
Oh,
hear from you.
Sank, my boy,
Good
what's
peoples, and we
goody?
got we
What's
got
that in?
Sankofa in the house. Listen, we actually had a group of fellas that really, I
The Spartans.
you know y'all. I feel like we were the originators of like this male accountability origin shit. Because I think that if you really
Word.
look back on how we started, it was like 2014 or something like that.
Yo,
Like we
bro,
was
we
going
need to
through
drop
some like
all the messages from that
inferno.
group.
Yeah, like we was going through some inferno. Like everybody was taking their turn saving somebody's life out here. Like
Kicking motherfuckers out the group who was doing fuck shit. All that, bro.
it
Word
was some
up, bro.
wild shit. It was some wild stuff going on, but nonetheless, in the background, you're gonna hear like a third party. It is not like a spirit. It's my man Alistair. He's actually one of the co-hosts. He's in the background.
Yeah,
And
I'm a
we also
ghost in this
have.
thing right now.
Okay.
You said one more time.
I'm a ghost in this thing right now.
Oh, right, right. He like a
I don't know
Casper
what's
right
going
now,
on
but
with it. You know what I mean? It's messing up a little bit, but I'm here.
it's all right. But in the meantime, we also have my man Isaiah Ruff. Otherwise, I know him on first name basis, and his full government for me is Sankofa Mundial. Like that's how I know him. That's his real name for me. I later
Sank.
found out years later when I stood in front of him and looked up at him. He said, "My name is Isaiah," and I said, "Oh." And we dapped and we became friends, and he's been my friend ever since. Like, but that's my dude, Isaiah, drummer, has his life experiences, has we've watched him grow.
Yeah,
That's all I
yeah.
got. We watched each other grow up. Um, Isaiah, jumping on the conversation. How's everything, dude?
Uh,
Give me one moment.
hold on, I'm trying to get my, you know what I mean? Trying to get all professionally situated and shit. Oh, everything is good, bro. You know, I could always take advantage of complaining, but that's weak. You feel me?
Yeah.
But shit, you can see me.
No, I can see you. I can see you. Um,
Hold on. All right, there we go. Where Brian go?
he
Oh, there you
right
go.
there.
I said, give me 1 minute. I'm good.
Okay. No, but everything is good, bro. I can't really complain. I get what I put in. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. That's a
Well,
long look. We was talking about that, bro.
Man. And like I think a lot of people, and because we don't speak as frequent as we used to, it used to be like it was like every 30 minutes we was checking in. So I
Yeah.
swear we was all like not dead out here. Like
shit,
between like somebody wanting to kill us or we was wanting to kill ourselves at this point because so much shit was happening. And it's like I guess now it's taking the time to I guess check in. This is like our way of checking in rather
Yeah, this
than
is second right
making like
now.
flights and everything.
Speaking of checking in, how is my brother's mental today?
That's Alistair. That's that. My mental is, if I can keep it a bean, is better. Is better. It was pretty shitty this morning. Um, I was able to have some words of encouragement with a few folk. Um, But I think that as I was like winding up towards the day, like towards this hour, I started to get hyped up because I was like, yo, I get to just catch up with my peoples. You know what I mean? Like it's
Yeah.
been so many years, but I'm okay. I'm better. I'm a lot better. Alistair, I appreciate that. How about yourself, Alistair?
Been good. I'm just trying to maintain. I'm
Hmm.
speaking to my daughter more and everything, so that's
Yeah.
one thing that's keeping me sane. So yeah, I ain't really got much to really complain about other than just trying to get, the basic shit together. I mean, but everything will work out. Now, I mean, I got faith in everything that I do. Now, I mean, I ain't never been that type of person to just lay down, let shit happen. I got to make it happen for myself, man. Basically, that's it. That's
Hmm.
all.
Practical.
Uh, now you got, I believe we got two. Well, I've been married before. I mean, I'm single now, not married, should I say? Making sense of it. Do you feel like it's harder? I guess being married is it harder to motivate yourself as, or is it easier, should I say, to motivate yourself as a man to get shit done being married, or is it more like I gotta make this shit make sense somehow? Do you have more of like a desire to do it because you're married, get shit done, elevate, escalate?
Who which one to answer? You want to answer first or me?
He was asking us. I thought he was talking to
I'm
the
talking to the
host.
married
No,
folk. I'm
I
not
ain't
married.
never been married or anything, so I can't answer this one. I'm out of this one, fellas.
I'll let you. All right, so let's make it all inclusive. Let's say, have you ever been in a serious relationship?
Right.
And is that, does it make it easier or harder to motivate? So I'm just going to tweak your question a little bit.
Feel free. Listen, you're doing great.
Yeah,
I'll
just so
go.
everybody can can add their 2 cents.
I'll go first. Like
Yeah.
it's my second marriage, but what? Me personally, man, like I don't like answering questions. You know what I mean? I don't like answering to nobody. You feel me? So what I'm gonna do is before I gotta do any of that dumb shit, I'm gonna just go ahead and handle it real quick. You feel me? And get it the fuck out the way. Like real talk. That's all it comes down to me. Like I don't want to talk about it. I don't want. Well, you forgot, man. Whatever, bro. Let me just go ahead and handle this real quick, so I ain't gotta hear this shit later. You feel me?
It's the same person, bro.
He ain't never changed. I love it. Yo.
You feel me?
Oh
I'm not
my
gonna hold
god,
on.
I love this show. Y'all don't understand. He's like, I ain't got time for these questions.
Hey, straight
Oh,
up, I don't. And then you already know. I'm gonna keep it safe biblical. You feel what I'm saying? It's better that a nigga sleep on the corner of the highest peak of the house, motherfucker, than to hear your buster ass talking. You feel me? So it's like, let me go ahead and do this shit real quick, man.
oh my gosh. Oh my.
All right.
Allison, what about you? I mean, feel free to answer y'all. That I missed that. Y'all have the
Yeah. Think you should go off on these motherfuckers, bro. Oh,
I'm back. I'm sorry. I had to get that out. But yeah, I mean, feel free. Brian, what about you?
um, marriage. Since I've been married, I've been um, what it's stages, and it's just stages in my maturity. So remember, I stated that the first part, I got married and I lost my job and all that stuff, going through the stuff with the job and my pops, and so I was depressed. And she lit a fire under me, and I've been killing shit ever since. So in totality, I'll say it makes it easier to be motivated. Definitely when you got kids, like you have, it's kind of like I was saying, I'm in a supervision class, and they speaking about leadership, and leadership is necessary at every level of an organization or a team or even in a home, and that that was kind of the thing. Like she just, when I was failing as a leader, she came in and said, "All right, well, I'm gonna do my job and lead you and light this fire because you're supposed to be leading us, but you are lacking, and I'm gonna make you, see the light." So it makes it easier, and and
Hmm.
and then you incorporate the worldview and how I see the world, how I see intention, how I see things. Yeah, you find you that good woman. Like I'll go biblical on your ass. A man who find for wife, find for good thing,
Straight up.
because that is the fucking truth. I don't, I
Straight
don't, I don't
up.
subscribe to the shit that they talking about out here. That men need to just stay with men. What? or women need to just stay with women. No, fuck that, bro. We need to procreate. We need to be together. We need each other. And if you do believe that some supernatural being put us here, then he put us here for a purpose, right? So men should be with men, and we should be. I mean, men should be with men. Men should be with women, and we should be doing what the fuck we need to be doing to elevate. And I'll end with this. One of the mottos that I live my life by, besides my tenets, the 5 agreements, besides those, I always tell Vita, progress is key to happiness.
Mm-hmm.
Progress is key to happiness. And as long as they keep me motivated and I keep making progress and we keep on building, like we working on our second house right now. And it's stressful just getting the plans and getting everybody on board and making the sacrifices, but it's progress and it keeps me motivated. She keeps me motivated. Marriage is a good thing, bro. I think motherfuckers need to not just clap the cheeks, but own them cheeks.
Yeah, like
Yes.
high key that shit. It's fun sometimes. Sometimes it's not, only because you got to see that motherfucker all the time. You feel me? But realistically, you got somebody that's gonna always call you to the carpet. Like, look, my nigga, what are you
Yes.
Right.
doing? Like, we
Yeah.
Right.
hungry. What's cracking? You
Mm-hmm.
feel me? Like, your stomach don't feel good, but these bills don't feel good neither.
Yeah.
You feel me?
That's
Right.
So it's
Right.
like,
that's why I say you need your space. Like I see you post your drum vids, so you got your cave, you got your
yeah,
little space. It's times where I see I wake up the earliest in the house, even when I'm off. So I wake up six
same.
o'clock and I come in the cave and I'll be in the cave all day. The only time Vita's gonna see me is if she brings me something like, oh, babe, you hungry? All right, I'm gonna make a sandwich. If she brings me a sandwich, or babe, you want a drink? I'll make you a drink. I'll make you. She makes some fucking good ass drinks, bro.
Yeah, where she start becoming a bartender?
I don't know, bro. It just came out of nowhere, yo. But she makes some
Oh.
good ass. So and then and she knows. I he's in there. Something had happened at
Right?
work or this or that, and it's on his mind, and he's not gonna bring it into the house and discuss it. So I'm gonna give him his time. He gonna get on Call of Duty. He gonna shoot a few motherfuckers, or he gonna play boxing. And then once I get on drums, you
Yeah,
whatever was fucking with me is done.
yeah,
Whatever
Mm-hmm.
was fucking with me is done. Because drums is my safe haven. I don't
yeah.
need to play for 10,000, 20,000, 50,000. I don't need to be at church playing. But once I get on them drums, I'm good. I am
Me
good.
and the flies,
And,
nigga.
and
Me and the flies. Me and the flies, nigga. Just like this.
exactly, bro. Exactly.
You know, and like he said, though, just like he said, though, I will be honest. Now that I'm finding more positive outlets, as I've gotten older, like one of the things is the drums. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like I might have said it maybe a couple months ago. Like the reason I record every time I'm on the drums, just about is to hold myself accountable. I don't care who's
Mhm.
fucking watching. It's just that I did it today. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then on top of that, like if I start tripping, hey, you need to go play the drums. Man, fuck. All right, you right. You right.
Mm-hmm.
And I go play the drums because my nigga starting to trip now. I start getting that twitch, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bro. So it's like, yeah, you need to go hop on some drums. So I do know that it's good therapy as well as a best friend in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Which one, the drums or your wife?
No, the drums.
The
The drums.
drums.
Oh,
Because
I
we
was.
started this, we was on like he need to find a place where he has his own
See,
space.
he kind of made it kind of like synonymous. I'm like, that
He
was
said,
a
"Yeah,
hell
I'm
of
gonna
a
marry
play.
them drums."
That was a hell of a double play, brother. I like
Hitting
Yeah.
it.
them skins, they're like the
Yeah, but
double entendre to hitting them skins.
Beating
type
them
shit.
skins. When I'm like,
Type shit. But
face.
it's like cause like with me, like she know like nigga, like drums is first. You feel me? Everything else is secondary, but it's first because number one, I know I have enough skill to really allow this to be something I can do forever. But then also because without this, I might kill you.
But
Yeah,
you're not lying though. Like
yeah. Remember,
that's
Saint come from a different culture. You know that LA culture a little different.
You feel me? Like I
yes.
might really lose my shit. And it's like that's all I got, my nigga. It's like I don't want to hang out in the streets all the time or drink or always smoke with the homies or always, you know what I'm saying? I want to do something
Yeah,
different. That shit is
yeah.
played out.
That's a physic,
Listen.
bro.
You
That's a
feel
physic.
me? If I could be the police, I would. Goddamn me, I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah, and yeah, you know, a thing when it comes to holding. So in this training, they were talking about like holding yourself accountable, and like he said, he records so he can hold himself accountable. And they were talking about like when you make goals, you
There
hold
he is.
yourself accountable. You you hold yourself accountable by either writing it down, recording it some way. And you remember when I became a police officer, remember we in 2016 when we was having like it just seemed like every fucking time you go on the news, a motherfucker was getting shot and they was always black and they was always unarmed.
Right,
And I had made a whole post
I remember that,
about
John.
why motherfuckers complaining? Fuck these motherfuckers. Let's take their positions. Let's fill them fucking slots up so they can't become the police. And every once in a while, the shit comes back and I'm held accountable. Cause there's times where I'm discouraged, like, yo, I thought that it would be a certain way. I thought that being that cool officer or being that officer that educates people or helps people. Like I'll do a traffic stop right now and I
cause you
smell
got it
weed
the
in the
hardest,
car.
nigga.
Yeah, I smell weed in the car, and I'd be like, bro, I didn't do this traffic stop to find weed. Like, I tell them, like, hey, here's your speeding ticket. Stop smoking in the car because I could take your ass out the car and search your whole fucking car, and now you done. You know,
Right,
not that I'm letting crime get away, but my intention is not to fucking do a fucking narcotic stop, on you. I'm gonna educate you because you probably young or so you could have a whole fucking 200 kilos of some shit in the trunk. But I'm just like, yo, bro, I didn't get in this shit just to take people to jail.
right,
Honestly, I hate fucking going to the jail. It's the worst place I need to go. I hate going to the fucking jail. I hate having to take out warrants, but that's just the nature of the job. That's the business. But I really became a police officer and I'm holding myself accountable with my post to help and educate our people. But now that I'm in the position, it makes me realize that the culture that we subscribe to, because I say nigga, I cuss and I listen to rap, not like that. I listen to like some post contra, but I don't listen like drill
Nigga,
and
you
all that other
listen to
stuff.
Snarky Puppy with me. Shut up, nigga.
Well, that's the
Oh my
majority of this shit. But yeah, the purpose, I'm trying to I see that is more efforts that need to be put in to make the change that I imagined in my head. Like
hmm
and it starts and it made me realize that as urban people, and now I mean black people, as black people,
hmm
we have to start in the home. And it's gonna go all the way back to the parenting conversations. It goes
hmm
all the way back to those sociology classes and you know, just all those soft sciences. We need to be intentional about the things we teach our kids, about the things that we promote, because we go on social media and you'll see fucking people, they promote the bad guy and laugh at the cop. Oh, the cop is chasing the motherfucker. He slipped on a piece of grass and he broke his leg. Ha 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 ha. But this motherfucker didn't just killed two people in a fucking armed robbery and he got away. And y'all not saying why nobody tackled this bitch. So it's a lot more efforts, and like I said earlier that I be posting about losing hope and humanity and all that stuff, and it's the reason why I don't like being outside. But there's still that it's still that mustard seed of hope and humanity, and I believe that when people start using their brains a little more, then we can make some progress. The progress that we need to see.
That mustard seed is hard to see sometimes,
I,
especially I'm getting
I
older.
got
I
a
got
question.
40-year-old vision.
I know.
Alistair, you was about to say something?
Being in law enforcement, right? What differences do you see between, you got the black cops and the white cops? Um, Personally, like, w-
You talking
because
about in reference to treatment?
in some situations, yes.
Um, So
that and then I want you to answer the treatment to civilians. I mean,
uh,
because you do have the black cops that are more stricter than a lot of white cops nowadays.
yeah, so I say, fortunately, I work in DeKalb County, and whoever knows anything about DeKalb County, Georgia, it's predominantly black. So it's none of that good boys
Where was
club.
you a week ago?
I'm sorry.
Where was you like a week ago? I have a story.
Yeah, so it's none of that. Like with NYPD, is ran from top down by, like, so when I got with DeKalb, we were run by a Afro Latina was our chief. So you already know like the culture wouldn't, and then the cab is citizens first. So you could be a motherfucker that complains on me and be lying out your ass, and I still get a write up for that shit. So
Hmm.
that in a community policing aspect, it makes people trust the police in that sense. But to answer your question, white cops are the minority, and there's no I'm gonna be extra just so I could be so I can get approval by the white cops like in NYPD. um it's none of that shit because we run this shit. Black faces run this shit. Black faces are the assistant chiefs and the majors and the sergeants. And oftentimes, even when we have like community roll calls with like at somebody's gas station or something, and they be like, damn, I never seen so many black cops. And I'm like, well, you're in DeKalb County. Where you from? And they be like, well, I'm from PA or I'm from New Jersey. Cause this is like a melting pot too. Um, so we don't
Hmm.
really get I don't really see that when it comes to like treatment of even officers or the different treatments in civilians. The white officers that you see out here in DeKalb County, majority of them are married to black people, and they wish they can say the N word. Like they want to be down with us, while we having choir practice in the back after a shift, and we like, yeah, nigga, they blah blah blah. We talking informally to each other. They want to be down with us. So I'm fortunate because if I was in another county like Jasper County or fucking Sandy Springs, I know for a fact that I would be dealing with trying to meet a
Ooh,
certain
Sandy Springs. I
ex-
fucking can't stand that.
yeah, you already know. Um, so it's correlative to the agency and the area of your jurisdiction. So I'm just fortunate to be in DeKalb County where I don't have to deal with that. And if you ever get a chance to see the post that I post, I said I want to become a police officer so I can police my people. I did not become a police officer so that I can police white people, Asian people, or Puerto Rican people. So I came to the right motherfucking county and not even know it. And to one up motherfuckers, unlike other officers, I live in the fucking precinct where I police. So a motherfucker can hold me accountable by just ringing my damn doorbell and saying, "Hey, Officer Toby, you arrested me wrongfully the other day." Even though I wouldn't suggest you do that, but I'm saying I live within the community. Like just the next subdivision over, I made a murder arrest when I was on the road because 18-year-old shot this motherfucker and hit him in the woods. And I live in a good ass neighborhood. It's just a lot of times you get my dad, he got money, and I'm gonna be an asshole because my dad got money, like on some P Diddy shit. So
Clearly,
same
y'all
question.
see me trying to do. I'm doing two things at once, right?
Yeah.
Listen, my ADHD. So listen. I told Brian I wasn't going to smoke on the show because I wanted to just do better for myself.
Bro,
Whatever the case may
I
be.
told you, do you.
No,
Look,
I said in general I wasn't going to smoke on the show anymore. So I've been
I
trying to
got
do
my
better with
shit too.
myself. So I'm like staying focused, and
I
now
got
my
my cigar.
ADHD
Y'all
setting
do
in.
y'all thing.
Listen. But I really do thank y'all for coming on. And with that
Oh,
said, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and share. We talk about everything under the sun. We talk about life, politics. Very rarely about politics, because kind of the laughable parts about it. We talk about music, entertainment. And sometimes it gets a little boring talking to the same people all over, over and over again. I feel like I get to know these people like the back of my hand, but bringing new people on and bringing new faces to the mix, it allows for opportunity to learn and to grow. Much like we did in Dream Chasers, much like we did with Spartans, much like learning Alice there and nothing left to do but win. Learning all these different people, and when we all come together in one big ass community and we share different events and different highlights, like who would have known that by Brian encouraging Isaiah, that Isaiah would have made it to see his family in a different state, and then I would have never met him over here just by you just sitting down. And who would have known that he would have heard through all them damn bullets? You know what I mean? And who would
bullet.
have thought that that conversation would have led to him now correcting me on being a better person, being a better father, being a better example, being a better role model, and being more self-aware. Who would have thought all these things? It's because men need to do a better job at communicating. We don't like to. We don't always want to, and a lot of times we carry our scars
Yeah.
um as if they're supposed to be like trophied. Like, oh, I got maimed this way, so you better not say nothing to me. No, you have something that you need to share to people. You have something that you need to explain to people, or a story that could save somebody's life. You
I,
know what I
I'll, be,
mean?
I'll be honest. Like the one thing or the blessing that I came into with y'all wasn't no ego.
Yeah.
Had no
Mm.
ego demons. You see what I'm saying? Like I can, like legit. Like okay. And I think about this sometimes. It's the realest shit you and I ever talked about. You ain't gonna remember it. Fish, you asked me one time, are we friends? I was like, shit, I don't know. And then you was like, well, if you don't know, then we probably not. I was like, shit, we probably ain't then. Shit. I ain't your friend, probably.
I remember that.
You feel what I'm saying? But it was
That
some
was 10
real
years
ass shit
ago.
though. Like, nigga, I don't
Yeah.
know. Shit, are we, nigga? Well, if you got that that we not, then goddamn it, we ain't then.
Yeah.
And it was on the
Which is
post
really
up.
cool associates.
It was on the
See,
post up. He was like, y'all need to calm down. We was like, no, it's not that. Y'all don't get it, my nigga. It's a
nah,
legit man to man, real ass fucking question.
and people
Yeah.
didn't understand that the dynamic and the bridge that it was forming. It was like, I need to understand what it looked like,
Where
what
we
it
at?
looked like to ride for a friend, and to be honest with a friend, and to
Yeah.
like, would I willingly stand in battle with these people? What I mean, I was just telling somebody, I'm like, the three people that I know, if I call these motherfuckers,
I'm on
like
the
if
way
I
right now,
called them,
nigga. Right now.
I know.
Yesterday, nigga.
You know what I mean? Like, shut up. I know that these jokers will make it a point to come see about me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I can't
Big
say that
facts.
about everybody.
Big
You know
facts.
what I mean? Like, and this was before, what I mean, Saint then matured and grew up. I was like, the
Yeah.
last person I ever want to call for him to find out that some shit popping off over here is him.
Yeah,
Because
because
I don't
Saint
know
was
who
a
he's
wild
bringing.
one.
Hey, you already
I
Saint
know,
was
don't
a
nigga.
know who
wild
he's
one.
bringing, but I just know that there's going to be a party wagon and a road
Oh,
trip
my nigga.
that
I'm
I'm
bringing the
going to
West with
regret.
me, nigga. I'm bringing, nigga, cocktails,
So,
Molotov cocktails, hand grenades, the whole shit.
so
You already know on mamas, though. On the live homies, nigga.
I had to learn. And it's like, and now like taking that same component and that same ideology and saying, okay, I'm meeting new people, still the same person, but I'm now meeting new people. And now how do we up the standard and raise the standard so that one day when we come together, we gonna be able to build some shit.
Type
Like
shit.
we don't like talking, but we can have a conversation on what the plan and what the method is gonna be.
And, like,
That's how I look at it.
like, out West, standards out here is kind of different and shit. But
Mhm.
I heard it being said, like, you gotta be able to be checked, my nigga, or chastised as a man and not see it as somebody trying to punk you or
Yeah.
mark you out. Your
Mhm.
homie should be able to be like, hey, nigga, you on woo woo woo. And I actually, man, you hella faulty right now. You feel me? Without oh
Mm.
nigga, fuck you, I'm nigga. I be shooting. You know what I'm saying? All that extra shit. That's whole shit for real. You feel what I'm saying? And that's the reason I respect our dynamics. Because at any time, y'all already know if I'm fucking up, it's happened 100 times before. You feel
Mm-hmm.
me? Like, damn, cuz you right. I had to do that. I had to
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you right. You right. You right. You right.
Yeah.
And
You know
Yeah.
that's
what
the
I'm
problem
saying?
with a lot of people nowadays. They like even the older crowds, like they try so young to be young now. They try so hard to be young now. I mean, they don't
Mm-hmm.
want to be in their age bracket. I mean, we should be proud of our age nowadays. I mean,
Yep.
because shit, think about all the
Niggas had
shit
to
that
work
we've been
hard.
through and all the yeah. I mean, we worked hard to get here. We worked hard to get here.
Yep.
Hard, nigga. Hard. It took nigga.
Sacrifice.
Took me 43 years, nigga, to get to 43, nigga.
It took you 40 years.
That's why when I started really getting grades and everything like that, I used
Yeah.
to hate all of this shit. But I mean, like people had to like really like break it down to me, like what it comes with and all that stuff. Then people was like, look at what you've been through. Like not a lot of people could do that. Not a lot
Mm-hmm.
of people could do that. I'm
Yup.
Yeah.
talking about just being like just being me, being an adolescent, being a dumb nigga that I used to be. I mean, now I'm a father. I mean, I moved to a different area and I had to make it on my own. Like this shit is fucking crazy. But I mean, it's all it comes with the wisdom and understanding and knowledge that you, I mean, get from life, your beliefs,
Yeah.
whatever you believe in. I mean, it all ties together. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
and if you can't be a man and understand what another man is trying to tell you from the heart because when you
Mm-hmm.
get criticized, it's coming from the heart.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's not even
Yes.
criticism. You know what I mean? Real talk, it's not. It's
Right.
just,
It's
hey, my
It's
not.
nigga, this where
not.
you weak at.
Yeah.
Right.
It's
Cause
not.
if you're not if you I always told my pops because you Alex you know my pops was an arrogant motherfucker. He
Right.
out of 7 kids he's the only person that you uh, uh a social standard of success would be like he got money, he owns several businesses, he owns several properties, and I used to tell him definitely when I got older, I'm like, yo, why are you comfortable being at the top by yourself? So if I'm not willing, if I'm elevating and I'm seeing where my homie is fucking up, and I'm like, yo, bro, you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to do this. I'm trying to help you progress too, because progression is key. That's key to happiness. So if you take that as me trying to punk you or something, then we really not homies because you know this should be
Right.
something I'm always pushing. I'm
Fact.
always pushing that, hey, bro, I need to see you progressing like I'm progressing. Or bro, I need to know what you doing to progress so that I can progress. I never had an ego when my homies in New York, they bought when they bought their houses, my shit wasn't like, oh fuck them niggas, bro. I say, yo,
No, that's
so bro, what you
motivation.
did? I said, what you did, bro? Because you already got a blueprint. If you got a blueprint to follow, why the fuck I'm gonna go try to do some shit my own
I
way?
remember that conversation too.
Right.
So like, yo, all right, so what y'all did? All right, that's how y'all did it. And then I flipped it my own way when I got down here. When I got down here, bro, I took out. That's when that whole GameStop gamma squeeze and the AMC gamma squeeze.
No,
Man,
yeah.
I took out a personal loan for $10,000, put that shit into fucking AMC, got 7,000 back, paid them they fucking 10,000 and kept the 7,000 for me. Like,
Damn.
and then I took their formula to get the house and keep investing and doing this and that. And I was able to do my shit in a year where it took them a bunch of time. So I should be able to tell you, hey, this is my blueprint. And you should be able to take the blueprint and say, you know what? 2 plus 2 is 4. But I could do 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, and that's 4 too. Build your own shit off of what you already know works. Don't take it like, oh, he trying to little boy me or little bro me or put me under his wing. Is trying to tell people that's ego shit. Like, bro, I'm not with that, bro. I don't
Mm-hmm.
want to be at the top of the mountain by myself.
Real
And I'm
talk.
trust me. I within the 10 years, I'm gonna be a millionaire. Trust me. And
And
we
then on top of this, what niggas don't realize, bro, or even consider that I've had to within the past 10 years, you are you're legit a direct reflection of who you associate yourself with.
Exactly,
Mm-hmm.
bro.
So it's
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
impossible for my nigga Fish
Virgil
and
Stone.
y'all to be successful, and I'm a bum. What that look like?
Right.
You feel me? Or any other, or anyone else who I call a homie, if he's not better than me, you feel what I'm saying? And there's a problem.
Yeah. There always should be that almost natural competitiveness. Like Brian, I think I told you this when me and Saint met. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I was a little bit shook because I didn't realize he was as tall as he was. Because we talked about boxing and we really went into boxing and I had already given him some information that listen, although I am a left-handed person, I am not a southpaw. He was like,
Southpaw,
"Oh,
yeah, yeah.
well, you
You like
already
me?
beat." Yeah, he's like, "Well,
Feel,
you
feel
already
me?
beat because I'm lefty and I'm a southpaw." I said, "Ah," but then to stand up and this nigga like you do 6'3", 6'4".
Yeah, 6'3".
Yeah, 6'3". He was like 300 pounds. He was a big dude. I was
Yeah.
like, listen, and we just sat and we looked at each other. It was like a real awkward moment. And it was like, if he
Yeah.
hits me, this is what I'm thinking. I'm like, if he hits
Yeah.
me, I am going to be hurt.
I'm gonna
But
die.
I'm not no bitch. I'm not no bitch. I am going to and I think he might have saw it. I was like, I'm going to hit him. Like I
Hey, hey,
will hit him. It's not if
hey,
I have
facts.
to. I
I had to
will
even
hit him.
dress different. When I came out at first, I was gonna wear some slides, but I was like, no, they Fish might be here. Let me put on some chucks real quick. I had to put on some
I will
nigga, I
hit
put on
him.
some chucks and shit, nigga, some jeans, and I
He stood
sized
up.
him
I
up, and I
was
was
taking
like,
my shit off. I was like, let me figure this shit out. I didn't expect him to
I
be
was like,
that
okay,
big.
cuz got a little stature on him. He ain't no skinny nigga. He got muscles and shit. And then I looked at
No,
his
Muscles.
hands,
he
I was
shook
like,
my
okay, he
hand.
fight a
I
little
tried
bit.
to like weight down because hands is solid, but I'm still only 160 pounds,
Mm.
and
But you don't look no damn 160
I
pounds.
wasn't gonna get shook like this. Not from no 400-pound dude. Like he looked 400 to me at the moment, and I was just like, I just settled everything I had. I was like, I just sat there, and I was like, yo. If I gotta throw a punch, it's coming from the bottom and just going up because that's all I got. Like I didn't expect him to be
Yep.
that tall. We never talked about
I
height
already
in
knew,
that
like, this
group.
nigga gonna grab my beard or some shit, nigga, and try to uppercut me while he grabbing my beard,
We
nigga. Like,
never talked about height at one time. Brian, be honest. Did we talk about height one time in that group?
Nah, bro. I
no,
didn't
we never
I didn't
discussed
know
size for
Saint
real.
was that tall until you just said it, bro.
Joel could have warned me because he sat there and didn't say nothing. This nigga stood up.
Yo, that's
No,
funny as fuck.
now he stood up like
I
this.
ran
Now
in the
you know
corner, my
I'm
nigga was like,
sitting down.
oh. Like,
That's exactly what happened. Like
Like, oh,
he
this a
got
big
up.
motherfucker right
He
here.
got up and was still just like, let me just see. I'm looking like, oh, you've got to be
Holy
kidding me,
shit.
man. Right, brother.
I was like,
I ain't got no choice but to go at this now. Like I'm already here.
yup,
I'm already here, man.
Yeah.
yup, I
Man,
remember that
listen.
shit.
But we
I
just
ain't gonna
sat
never
and
forget that.
laughed. We
That
sat
shit was
and
funny.
laughed that moment. We just looked at it and it was just like immediately, it was just like defense down. We figured this
Yep,
out. Let's just roll a L and just talk about it.
type shit.
I think I either had some Oak Heart that day or
Old
I think he
cart,
has
some
some old
bro.
part. I think he has
That's
some old
spice
part, nigga.
around, man.
I always had some
How you doing some
all right,
retarded
and
shit?
just in case for the world, y'all thought I was joking. I had a bottle everywhere I went. There was a time when I did that. I
Like,
would
Yeah.
I got
go and
trees,
have
my
a
nigga used to
bottle.
have drink, boy. My nigga used to have drink.
Man, I had a book bag and I could open up a whole bar in my book
Yeah,
bag. And
yeah.
somehow, man, I don't even dream to do that now.
You know what, man? Hey,
I can't even think about it.
you the second person, bro. Like, my partner I've known since I was like 14. You know what I mean? Like, he just stopped smoking weed about a year and a half ago. I had forgot. And then I don't know how long it's been since
Wow.
you like stopped drinking. You see what I'm saying? But I know it's
Hmm.
been a minute. But
Like I'll have a drink, but I ain't messing myself up by no
that's
means.
what I'm saying. Drinking. You
Hmm.
know what I mean? And it's like, you know what, bro? Like, I've been at that precipice to where it's like, my nigga, I'm not really missing nothing. Like, I really could try this sober shit. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like studying y'all, it ain't changed shit. If anything, it's made y'all more aware of y'all
Mm-hmm.
actions. You see what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, you still the same nigga. You still a stand-up guy, nigga. You still gonna hold everybody accountable. You feel what I'm saying? And if you my friend, you gonna have to prove that shit.
Mm-hmm. And I
You know what
think
I mean?
if it didn't do anything, I think slowing down a lot of shit, it made me realize how much my body and my life was in pain. Like it made me realize how much shit hurt. Like I didn't ran into shit, I didn't fuck myself up.
Oh,
Like
you was
Yeah.
falling down steps and all that
like
shit.
I'm talking but now it's like, all right, just being more, like you said, just being more aware, being more intentional about like the moves you make, and then
Yeah.
realizing that, like, yo, I have the propensity to hurt somebody's feelings out this motherfucker. Like, really, like you remember the old saying, "Sticks and stones may break my bones." Now, words will motherfucking kill you out here if you're not
Words
careful.
will
Like,
destroy your life, nigga.
words will have you in an abyss. Words will have you in depression, fucking anxiety, like. Words will have you questioning
Man.
your life,
And then you about to
your
quit
self
life
worth.
and shit.
Yeah. Sometimes you be like, I'd rather take
Straight
the
up.
stick or the stone. Like,
Right.
like you don't say that to me. That
Cause then
hurts
they'll come
now.
a word, I'll be like, ah. Yeah, you like straight up. But
Like somebody used to
you
back
know
in the
what?
day be like, yo, you was an alcoholic. I'm like, so what, bitch? And I used to be able to keep drinking. Now I
So
used to
what,
be,
bitch?
yeah, be like, at least I can drink all this and my fucking feet don't still stink. Like I used to say some old ignorant shit like that. Like, how can I drink a whole bottle of this and I don't have morning breath at 5 p.m.? Like I used to say mean stuff. However, now I'm like, I can't say that to people now because it's like I'm gonna see that look in your face and then I'm gonna feel bad. So I don't do it no more. I just gotta leave people alone and mind my business too.
Well,
People be
I've
great.
always now that I got you on here, bro. Like I want to say number one, I miss y'all niggas hella much, bro, and I love y'all for
Mutually.
sure. But I always
Yeah.
want to say, my nigga, I always want to say that after that issue that I had, you know what I mean, with Black, my nigga, like that was like a real turning point in my life, my nigga.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like that time that I spent with you, nigga, just not even really chopping it up.
That was a
You feel me?
quiet,
Just
that was a
being there,
quiet
like
couple
that shit
days.
really meant something to me, bro.
Yeah.
That shit really meant a lot to me, my nigga.
Man. I wouldn't
That
trade
meant,
that
that
moment
meant
for the
a lot.
world. I wouldn't trade that
And
moment
it's
for
like,
Brian. That was a crazy
and
moment. I don't even know if you know about that.
nigga,
I don't know.
and
I was.
you did what I do to people. I ain't never seen nobody ever except for you, nigga, exchange the same that I would do. My nigga, you split everything down the middle, my nigga, and then shared everything after that that you had.
No.
Straight up.
Th-
I appreciate that, my nigga, for life.
Absolutely, man. And the thing is, I wouldn't have done it any different. If I had $5,000 right then and there, I'd have split that shit down the middle in that moment. It was definitely in that time where, like I said, like we needed support as friends, we needed support as brothers,
Yeah.
and like Brian was going through his shit. It was around the time, Brian, that you were just finding your footing, and I think you were still working at
NYPD.
Levi's.
Oh, 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 bruh, bruh, son.
I think you were still working at Levi's.
Yo, imagine like, son, right? You know what's crazy, son? Because when I be going, when I have to like, because I was a field training officer and shit. So when I would have to present myself to them and tell them, hey, I've been through this, I've been through that, bro. When I tell them, like, imagine going from making 108,000 a year to making 1150, 20 hours a week,
Yeah.
bro. That's the started from the broad. So I already know, I wasn't able to split shit with none of y'all
Yeah.
motherfuckers, bro. I was
So,
broke.
yo, it was
I was
wild work.
broke.
So I mean, Saint can tell the story better than I can. I remember just like I just remember getting this call.
This
Like
motherfucker said Levi. Oh,
no, because I was gonna call you, Brian, but you was working that night that day, and I'm like, yo, bruh, I need you here. Like, so I think he ends up calling me. Like they in like Oklahoma. Like they had let me know that they was en route. He
yeah.
was like, yo, why didn't you fly out with her? I said, first of all, I
I'm
don't do
listening.
road trips like that. Me and road trips, we never gonna get along like that. I
Yeah.
Yeah.
did so Saying true story, I only did one road trip. It was with that man right there. And I took over the wheel from like I think we didn't even make it to Erie. I
Oh,
took
when we
over the
went to
wheel and drove
Detroit.
the rest of the way. I was yeah. We made like 4 hours. It felt like it took this man like 8 hours to get over this bridge. And I was like, yo, I'm gonna drive the rest of the way. And I just took off. With like 6 hours we was there.
Yeah.
Whatever. Um, but yeah, he ended up telling me he's like, "Yo, we about to take off now. Boom, we driving back. He's driving back with our mutual homie, Black.
Hmm.
You driving home with him,
Mhm.
Brian? You on the same page?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay, bet.
Yeah.
So here's what ends up happening. They got enough weed now. Any other group of people, it would me and Saint would have made it back with
We would have
enough.
had weed till today. Till today, nigga. The last blood would have been smoked right now.
I mean, they had a lot of weed. It was a lot.
Yo, he said the last one would have been smoked today.
Like, and he calls me in Oklahoma. It was like by
Shit.
Oklahoma. Now they only started in like what was it, Arizona?
Yeah.
They made it to Oklahoma, and he was like, "We got an eighth left, brother. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do. We got an eighth left, and I still gotta get across this country with this nigga that smoked everything I had." And he's like, he's not giving up nothing. And he's like, as far as like any weed, he's not pitching in. I ain't got nothing. Like I'm worried. I'm like, all right, bet you gonna be good.
That's
He's like, all
crazy.
right, cool. He's like, nah, we gonna be good. He gets to Pennsylvania. I think he's okay, and they made it. I'm like, I hear the car. I see him driving. Hey man, hey where the homie? He was like, I had to let him go.
Yo, that shit would have. I'd be like,
No,
wait, did you
I
kill
feel
him?
bad.
Did you kill
I
him?
feel
Oh
bad. No, because I'm talking about like West Pennsylvania. Like you know what the Poconos looks like, right?
Yeah.
That's what all of West Pennsylvania looks like about 2 hours out. Like when you west, like he's like two and a
Oh,
half, 3 hours west of where we supposed to be. And he's like, had to let him go. It's either me or him. And I was like, so where's he at? He's like,
yeah.
he's at the gas station. Hey man, hey, what gas station? He was like, I don't know.
Yo.
He was like, it might have been a Sunoco or something. I said,
He
well,
had a
where?
cell phone.
He said he is in Pennsylvania. He's safe.
then come to find out, I left him somewhere in like Hingham High Road or some shit.
Right?
He was in like Nowheresville. I mean, he's the blackest
Oh,
thing. He was the blackest thing on the side of that town. And
Felly, it was like,
it was bad.
so
yo,
so
pre
how so how he got home?
He had
yo,
to
so
call his wife.
precognition though, like check, his precognition was on point. It was crazy. Like this nigga would call Black and be like, y'all good? I'm like, what the fuck is up with this nigga, man? Get him off this nigga. I'm talking about nigga, I'm ready to lose it. Nigga, here he called. Hey bro, we good, bro. Yeah, we good. Everything good.
Yo.
Now you know, I know, bro. I know. Nigga, all I know is cause I was telling them family, like how I smoke my nigga, I'll roll a chop. You feel me? And
Yeah.
that chop will last me, nigga, a few hours, nigga, cause I'm putting in my wax. It's big as fuck. I'm rolling up thumbs, my nigga, like big long ass thumbs. So it's like nigga roll. Smoke how I smoke, my nigga, sort of last. This nigga want to smoke pinners, pinners, ski weeds, like we in prison and shit, but he want to smoke them like every hour though. Every hour he batting one. And it's like,
Uh,
what? I'm like, damn, my nigga, like you not really getting high no more, homie. You just really smoking the smoke. You a smoker, you feel me? But then some other shit happened, nigga. We get to Oklahoma. I told him, look, from outside of Arizona until we get east, nigga, in every state we hit, nigga, I got a fucking warrant on some real shit. Don't do nothing crazy, man. I'm like, don't do no dumb shit, my nigga. You gotta drive though. Every daytime you driving. At night, you gotta drive. In the daytime, I'm driving. You feel me? Because I can see everything in the daytime. It's good. All right. My nigga, we get to Oklahoma. As soon as we get out the car, I see a bag fly, hit my ankle, and I look, I'm like, nigga, these look like the same bags that I... Nigga, did you just throw something? Yeah, my fault. Bro, I just fucking told you. I just told you, nigga. For any reason, if we get pulled over from here to where we gotta go, nigga, I'm going to prison. Why the fuck would you litter in Oklahoma? Ain't no trash from here to nowhere. Ain't no trash on the ground nowhere, my nigga. It's like going to the cleanest Wawa you ever seen in your life.
The cleanest Wawa.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, nigga, are you crazy? In Chester, though.
Yeah.
I'm talking. You can hear him snapping. Like he is snapping. JB. Now I'm video calling them. Like, cause like at this point I'm video calling.
I'm
Like,
dead.
say you. I've already gave you the picture. He's 6'3". I'm talking 10'2". The thickest glasses. Like I didn't even know the nigga wore glasses. He had like I go to barbecues on like. And he's on 10'2". Just I'm gonna fuck
Hot,
you up.
nigga.
I'm gonna fuck you up when we get out this car. And I ain't got nothing to say to you. I'm just looking.
Yo.
And
My
he
nigga.
got him to Pennsylvania though. And that's
I
what.
just couldn't.
So
I couldn't take no
Brian,
more, family. I couldn't take no more. Like I needed to talk to him, and I told him like heart to heart, I want to talk to you. Like, homie, what's up with you, my nigga? If you didn't have no bread like that, you could have just said it. It don't matter, my nigga. We still made it here, but at the same time, homie, all the extra shit is extra. Now, mind you, at the time he was hella younger than us, and he's still hella young, but he's not as
Yeah.
young as he was.
yeah, he's
But
grown.
nigga, like
Yeah.
it really, you know what I'm saying? I really cut into the nigga, and when I'm talking to him, he's scrolling on Facebook. I must have been like, "You bitch ass nigga." Nigga, I lost it, bro. Like, why would you really? Hey, homie, I need mine right now, nigga. I need that fair one right now, nigga. Step out the car. Nigga, I parked the car. Nigga, you's a bitch. Get out the car, nigga. Your mama's a bitch, nigga. Everybody you love, nigga. I need that.
It
No,
was
you
bad.
tripping. It's like, no, my nigga. I love you. That's why I need the fade. Because other than that, I would do you bad, my nigga. I'd wrap you right now, my nigga. I'd really shoot you, homie.
Oh
It's like,
man.
my nigga, I need that. Like, he had me hot, bro. Hot.
And it
He
was and
said your
I
mom's
guess
bitch. Everybody you love is a bitch.
Man.
it was one of those things. It was like
Shit.
I guess once it all was said and done, it was lessons. Like we later found out, like, and here's what made it bad because JD never. I said his name, Jesus Christ.
Well,
He
you
never
said it's
really.
initials.
He
You said it's
never.
initials. You ain't
Yeah,
say the thing.
thank you. He never really liked to complain about what he was going through.
Yeah.
So he never told this dude right here. I think he told him that he had cancer, but he didn't tell him that he was like going through chemo, and by going through
Nigga,
chemo, he was having
nigga.
like epilepsy.
Yeah, the
Wife
weed
looking at
helps.
me like I'm just a real piece of shit. Like I'm just a bum ass. I can't believe you do whole time, my nigga. I'm talking shit to him, right? But I'm not knowing why, nigga. You. I'm not knowing why I'm saying the shit that I'm saying, right, nigga. The Most High is like, yeah, say this to him. Say that to
I
him.
mean, he
Say that
cussed
to
his
him,
ass out for an
nigga.
hour.
Just for days later to find out everything I said was on point and didn't even know it. I woke up one. Hey, God was like, hey, you better wake up, nigga. Look to the left. I must have looked to the left and I seen him twitch a little bit. I was like, hey, Carl, you straight? Carl, you all right, man? You cool?
Yeah,
He
they
was like,
get
nah, I'm good.
He
I was like, all
had
right,
no
nigga.
idea.
He can't drive at night because he has seizures, nigga. You know that shit. Had me hot.
No
I'm talking
way.
about, bro, what kind of fuck shit is
I'm
this?
talking.
Yo.
He said, I just got cussed
He
out
ain't
over
supposed to be
here, right?
driving, period, nigga. He can't drive longer than 20 minutes. I'm talking about, I'm having this nigga do state runs, nigga. He driving from Arkansas, nigga. Whole time I'm over here sleep, he over here twitching out like,
I
Yo.
swear to God.
and I don't know what the fuck. So then finally this nigga started telling me shit. I was like, bro, what? I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I
Yo,
didn't know one either. Like,
I
what
swear
the
to God, like he went. I heard like JD went off because he's stuck at the gas station. Then I'm like, all right, I at least I said, JD, are you safe? I ended up like sending him something just to make sure he could get some food or and also keep it. And if anything, he can at least Uber, like get a cab
Yeah,
to a
over
hotel
from
or something. At
that
least to
boy
a
better buy
hotel, not to
bus
don't stay at the
tickets.
gas station. I get back on the phone with this fool. I mean, he's going off on him. I'm in an hour straight. He's an hour into the new ride by himself. And I'm like, he ain't tell you he had cancer. He said he had what? And I mean, I'm talking.
swear to God, hey, just like my pop said, he
and,
what?
and to make it
Take the one and left the one.
and to make it worse, like it's the
Like, nigga,
sound. It's the sound of the car driving. And it's like, like, I mean, I guess from driving, that every minute's like a quarter mile, right? Depending on if you're going like 65, every minute's a quarter mile. I
Yeah.
mean, it's like 45 seconds of dead air. I'm like, he got cancer. What? I'm like, yeah, he has cancer. Like, he's on a treatment and he can't, like, the reflection that I got of the lenses and shit will give
will
him
cause him to
seizures.
have
And
seizures.
he's driving. He was like, well, who the
Nah,
fuck was going to tell me that?
you fucking bruh.
He's like,
Like, when I was
and
gonna
it's
find
like
out.
the long awkward moments of those questions right there. I was trying to take the shit seriously. I couldn't. I was just like, yeah, man. Like he was like, well, when was I supposed to know this? When we crashed? Like I'm
I was
like,
gonna say, after I'm dead already, I find out this
yo,
shit.
my nigga.
And when we crash, yo, I am weak, bruh.
Like, man, I was done for, nigga. I was so done. I was done. I was like, boy, you better not hope I see you for the next 6 months, boy.
He said, I'm gonna kill you. I said, I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill
Like,
him.
boy,
Because you
I
think
was
he
so
would
mad.
feel bad after that.
Anything he left in the car, just headed to me. No, Fish, tell him to come get it, nigga. Ain't none
That's
of that
it.
shit happening. He can come get it, or it's mine.
And I'm on the phone. I'm like, he said, you gotta come get your shit. And I can't
Ain't
bring it
no.
downstairs. I can't bring it downstairs. You gotta come up all 3 flights of these stairs and you gotta bring you gotta
Come get it, nigga. We got some talking to have, nigga. Cause now you know
So,
what I mean. You know
I'm
what I mean?
trying to
Got
tell you.
Stomperson over here looking at me like I'm just a real bum ass, don't care about none of your friends, piece of shit ass dude. Like, so what if this nigga? I don't care. You gonna drive the whole way too, and you better not kill us. Like, what the fuck? Like, had no clue, bro. Had no,
yeah.
like, every couple months I climb into that nigga still over that one. Pause. But every couple months, nigga, I let that nigga remember, bro. I still can't believe you fucking nigga.
Drove
Why
you
would
across the
nigga?
country.
You know, I was wrong. I was wrong. Yeah, you was wrong, nigga. Communication, bro.
He said, I'm
Communication
healed.
stays
I'm
down.
healed now. I'm delivered.
Cause what happened this time, just nigga pass you, boom. I'm just hitting you, nigga. Straighten your shit, my nigga. I'm
Yo, it
popping
was
you
wild
down,
work.
nigga. I'm gonna just
Oh,
pop
shit.
you.
And I'm
I'm
sitting
gonna
here
make sure we had a
asking
stop
him.
sign or a light, and I'm gonna just.
The sad part, I was asking him, I said, yo, why didn't you tell him? He's like, I ain't want nobody feeling bad for me. I said, now this is the perfect time to tell somebody that you got a little bit of a deficit.
Right? The
Or
fuck?
maybe I should take days and you could take nights, but drive a little slower and more reasonable. And you know what I mean?
Bruh.
But at least gonna be said, like, nigga, I don't like sitting still too long. My feet, I get impatient. Everybody in the car too close. I understand. You feel me? But no, this nigga said nothing. And it's like, that's weird because I'm supposed to be the homie. Why the fuck would I judge you off of anything? All right, so bad. Your dumb ass can drive through the daytime. You know what I mean? Every half a state, nigga will switch and I'll drive the rest. Other than that, I'll take care of the night shift. Problem solved.
He
Problem
ain't
solved.
said nothing. He ain't said nothing the whole
Well,
time.
Nothing. I'm talking about this nigga.
He would just have a seizure and go to sleep.
And
Swear
I'm
to
waking
God, he
up,
would have
nigga.
a
Swear to
seizure and go to
God,
sleep.
like the Lord was like, nigga, wake your dumb ass up and look, nigga. And called him at the end of it and was like, "Are you straight? Are you sure? All right, my nigga. All right, cuz." And you know what I'm saying? Like, really was like, homie.
But
You
the
know what I'm
wild part
saying?
about it is JD. Shit, I didn't did it again. He
God damn it.
he he. It don't even matter at this point. I wish he was on here because I still tell the story. Like he, if you ask him, he will come through. Like he, and that was the wild part. Like I mean, he's married now and got a life, you know. But if you called him, he's gonna pull up. He was gonna pull up no matter where you was gonna be. He's gonna pull up.
And ain't
He's
nothing
like,
wrong with
listen.
that, nigga. But you pulling up too far
I mean, he could
for
have taken a break that day, like that specific day.
because my nigga was putting 5 on 20, man. You ain't even putting 10 on 20. You putting 5 on 20, my
Five
nigga.
on
Like you're
20 is
doing a lot.
bad.
You're doing a lot.
That's a bad mix.
You're doing a lot.
yeah,
You
man.
That's
know
a
what I'm
bad
saying?
blend.
And it was like,
Yo, man.
and it was like, cause okay, it's like if y'all came to the West, my nigga, and it's with me, and I'm like, whatever you want to do, whatever trees, drink, whatever you need, nigga, I got it. Within reason. Don't even ask, nigga. Tonight we going out, I'm gonna show you around the city. Woo, 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 woo. You gonna rest up, take your nap during the daytime, evening time come. What we doing?
Yeah.
No. If I sit in the car too long, I might fall asleep. Woo, woo, whole time on the phone. I'm like, huh. Have you ever seen a mountain? No. You looking at nigga? I live in the mountains. Nigga, you gotta drive down into the valley of the city, my nigga, and you don't even want to look at it. I'm taking you home. Nigga, I must have took him home, nigga. Next morning I
He's
came
like
back, nigga, I had half
cacti.
a shirt, nigga, half a shoe on. I ain't have on no socks, nigga.
Was
I
that
was like, he was like, what the fuck happened
shroom
to
tea
you? I
you
was like,
sent me?
everything. Nigga, you should have came. Everything happened.
Everything.
And you missed it. It was for you.
What was it? This dude brought over this shroom honey and said, try this. He said, don't try this. Try put this concoction together. I thought he turned into like Wolverine in my living room. I said, oh my God, Wolverine's about to get me. So I locked myself in the bathroom.
Hey, my nigga was
I was stuck.
floating, nigga.
I was stuck. Just
I
sitting there
left that
like
shit with a toast. Like, you like hell? Yeah, I like, let me get some
I
more. Give me
did.
some more.
I sure did.
Hey, like, give me some more.
Honey, a shroom honey.
It was shroom honey.
And that's
That
the
And
shit.
only
we
thing that
was
hey, that's the only thing that really kept me from going off was the shrooms. If it was not for them shrooms, boy,
yeah, that was a tough time.
man,
That
a
was a
nigga
tough
got
time.
through it. A nigga got through it though. Niggas made it. Niggas made it. Cause I was
Everybody was
looking
like,
forward to them shrooms.
fuck that nigga. Fuck you too, nigga. When I see you, what's
What
on
the
site? I'm like, I was like, my
fuck?
apartment can't hold both y'all. My apartment.
Hey, I'm talking
Said
about nigga
COVID.
so frustrated, nigga. Hey, slept on his floor, nigga slept on his floor soundly, nigga didn't move for
Slept
like a
on a
day and a half. Was
linoleum
just
floor with nothing but a pillow and a rug.
That is funny.
nigga
And
slept
then
for
I
a
got
day
a
and a half.
food.
Woke up like, what's to eat?
I ended up getting a futon. And then if he was too big for the futon, so I ended up we ended up making it work. That shit was
Oh,
crazy.
nigga, give me a blanket, nigga. I sleep on the floor, nigga. I done served plenty of time, nigga. I done made my
That
shoes
shit
my
was
pillow.
crazy.
He said
But
my shoes.
straight
That
up,
shit was
nigga.
and the
Nigga must.
thing like that time that was I think that was a few years ago, sometime a little bit of time ago. But just the time of just like growth, you don't even take the time to look back on like, yo, it's been like 10 plus years. Like
Damn.
watching us grow and get bigger and
Yeah,
lose
bro.
weight, get gray hair, and you know what I mean?
Man.
Learn how to comb
Who-
the shit into the rest of the blackhead.
Hey, you feel me, nigga? Got a hide, nigga. I got grays in the beard now. You see him, nigga? Like, yeah, nigga, what's up? Boy, I made it, nigga.
I still
Say
didn't. I
something
still
now,
can't
bitch.
get past this Anthony Hamilton, man. Yo, I still won't get past you. Call me that, man.
Call me
Call
what?
my shit the Anthony Hamilton beard.
Oh, the struggle beard with the
Yeah, the
patches and
fucking
shit.
struggle beard.
My nigga was hella wolfing and shit. Nigga. It's hella.
It was during No Shave November. It was like Thanksgiving. You say, yo, that's all you got? Oh, Anthony Hamilton beard, man. I gotta go
Nigga,
Uh,
shave this shit.
I would.
I
Yeah,
still
that shit
haven't.
was crazy. Because when we first met, nigga, y'all nigga, you just moved to Philly. Y'all talk goddamn. I moved no East Coast. The fuck, don't disrespect me, nigga. The East Coast,
Damn
nigga.
sure did.
6 years later, can I come over?
Right, right,
Did you cook?
right,
Did you?
What y'all doing? I'm
right.
downstairs. I'm downstairs.
Now, are you
That shit
in? Are
was
you back in
man.
Cali?
When I came with you.
Are you back in
No,
Cali?
right now I'm in Arizona. Like between us,
Oh,
and it's
okay.
not even though, but it's a part of it. For me, nah. Like I'm in. I like my youngest. I had a baby boy, whatever, but he was murdered a couple months.
Damn.
Type
Damn.
shit, Alzheimer's. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But and it's like, man, we all the same, bro. You feel what I'm saying? It's just my turn. You dig? Although it's unfortunate, some shit had to happen, but the shit that did have to happen is because of the game I chose to play.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You feel me? So I
Hmm.
got to reap what I sow in regards to certain things. You can't take something and think it's going to be okay. You feel what I mean? So
Hmm.
that it hurt, but at the same time, my nigga, niggas was doing bad. Baby mama was doing bad. You know what I mean? She in prison right now on some more shit. It's just through the grace of God that a nigga knows how to really observe and get the fuck on. You feel me? But it's
Hmm.
like that. Really, I'm here going through a, a growing phase, and
Hmm.
it's a hurting growing phase. You feel what I'm saying? But I'll be in Detroit in about 2.5 weeks because I'm
Hmm.
pretty much done with it, and like my eyes is all the way open now. You feel me? But
Yeah.
Hmm.
yeah, I just had to deal with some things, and then I had to realize some things, bro. Like everything I said that I wasn't gonna do and I wasn't gonna compromise is everything I did compromise. You
Hmm.
feel me? So now, like I've realized that like I lied to myself. One, you feel me? But now that I've realized that it's time to get back on schedule and on track. You know
Hmm.
what I mean? Which is the reason why I'm on the drums and I'm always recording.
Hmm.
Because my nigga without that, bro, like I'm gonna tell you, like, I gotta talk a little quieter. Like all the homies, nigga, my cousins, they all right now, nigga. Murder one, nigga, capital murder, nigga. Murder in the second, nigga, like nigga facing death penalties and some more shit. You feel
Hmm.
me? And it's
Yeah.
just through the most highest graces that a nigga's been able to and he's hide me in plain sight. But again, some things are justifiable, even in man law.
Hmm.
You feel me? So as long as I don't violate that, it's cool. But at the same time, it's still no exception to nothing. I'm trying to get the fuck on. And it's not
Hmm.
like I'm stuck here or anything. It's just the fact that now my mama's going through that shit, and it's like, fuck. You
Hmm.
dig? And it's
Hmm.
like anything I would advise her to do, she wouldn't do it. Like you need to shroom and you need to deworm and detoxify. That's all it is.
Uh-huh.
It's
Hmm.
worms and shit.
Hmm.
It's hella parasites. You feel me? Because I honestly believe in somebody broke it down. Your brain really does not suffer any major illnesses. Your brain does not have an illness or an ailment. Now, now there might be causes that affect your brain. You feel me? That okay hinder your prime example. How acid can harm your synaptic space, or if you don't read, how it can harm your synaptic space. You see what I'm
Hmm.
saying? But it can still be recharged. Your brain ain't just
Hmm.
going and stop working. You feel what I'm saying? There's
Hmm.
something else besides the brain that is causing it to do that,
Hmm.
which I believe is parasites. You feel what I'm saying? And worms. You feel me? Especially older black folks. Niggas love their pork. Kielbasa. You feel what I'm saying? Pork chop sandwiches. Ham. honey baked
I
ham.
mean,
You
and
know what I'm
also
talking about?
don't forget the plastic process that you put in the microwave. You know, you're not supposed to be heating up and eating
Hello,
plastic. You know, that's
hello,
something that we
Yeah.
were doing. You know,
hello.
and
And
I would say a lot of that I do agree with. You know, understand it. I was like one of trying to follow where you were going as far as the brain and it being able the brain is an interesting thing to where I've learned later in life that it's more of a recording mechanism and a memory mechanism than it is anything that's like present application. Like our conversation when we're having discussions like these, most men, when although we tend to speak logically, we speak from here, which
Right,
is easy for us to speak from, which is the present empathetic or compassion driven way of dialogue.
right,
But what we retain is put up here. You
right,
know what I mean? So if I go ahead and like you guys were saying, Brian's giving me information. My brain is saying the last person that gave me information did not treat me good. So I'm not going to receive this new information because my fear is that my brain is only going to process what doesn't make me feel good rather than being able to discipline, which is why I always tell people like find something passive to do therapeutically, something aggressively to do therapeutically, like lift weights, punching bag, like
right.
drummers have drums, and then something that's going to allow you to expand your art form literally, your
Right.
literacy, like your ability to read, your ability to write, your ability to
Yeah.
comprehend things.
Right.
I remember that. Remember years ago, back in 2013, Brian, you was like, "It ain't communication. Comprehension is key." Remember, you used to say that,
yeah,
and
yeah.
Listening
that's
is
a
an art
thing now.
form.
And it's like
Listening is an
it's a
art.
it's an
Yes, and
art.
listening is
It's
all.
being able to say, "Okay, um, I'm listening and I'm processing what's transcribed from this person's life truth and their experiences." You know what I mean? Like you tell me some old bullshit, I'm gonna be like, most of us can smell it out at some point. We're gonna be like, all right, you full of shit. Prove it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But when you're coming from a
Mm-hmm.
sincere place and you're like, okay, my experiences now warrant me to be able to talk about the finite parts of this, the greater parts of this, the reasoning behind it. Then that allows, I believe, most of us to sit down and take note and be able to get back to that place of humility and say, you know what, this
So
is what I can gather from this and also expand on it. I like
this is what
that.
I got
That's
back
I
to. Yeah,
pass something passive.
man. That's what I got back to.
Facts.
That's what I got
Facts.
back to.
I'm back to my
Yeah.
penmanship. Just write this, being able to just
Yeah.
write,
Yeah.
just free flow writing. Brian, of
Niggas
course,
can't
is
do that
back
no
playing
more.
drums and whatnot. Brian, you
Niggas
can
can't
draw
write
though,
no more.
right?
You said
Huh?
what?
You can draw though, right?
Yeah, I haven't drawn in years though.
Yeah.
Yeah, B. I just started again, B. Like shit, get to it, Neek.
Yeah, I might have to get back to it too, because my son
Oh.
always like Chuck. He draws. That boy could his imagination. See, I would draw from like looking at something and I'll draw it, but he
Mm.
can
Mm.
create a whole fucking comic book based off of his imagination. So
Mm.
I think I need to just like sit under him like every once in a while. He'll be drawing something and I'll say, "Oh, do the eye like this," and I'll draw it, and then he'll try to mimic it. But
Yeah.
I ain't drawing that much no more.
Listen, I know that this is your day off. Y'all did good. Well, this is your day off, your time off. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate you. We actually went an hour past our normal time. I was just busting up like this was a damn reunion. I told you 9 o'clock, right? And here we
Yeah,
are, 10 after 9.
is. It is
Listen,
what it
I
is,
want to
bro.
say I appreciate
We
y'all.
do this
I
again.
honor y'all. I hope to do this again. Now
Yeah,
that
Yeah,
this
man.
is a
I'm
safe
with it.
space, this is our space. This is a space that's governed by me. We have Kristen. She didn't snuck up on here, said hi, and then snuck off. But this is a space where we can sit down and we can talk. We can
yeah.
sit down, we can build, and we can put our thoughts on actionable spaces to make sure that our voices are heard. But with that said, I want to wish y'all thanks, well wishes till we meet again, till we see each other again. I always appreciate my brothers and my homies, y'all.
Yeah.
With that said, this is Chestnut Checkers. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. You can follow us on YouTube at Chestnut Checkers 89. We are also on CNC underscore Chestnut Checkers on Facebook. We are also CNC underscore chess underscore not checkers on Instagram, and CNC Chestnut Checkers, CNC underscore Chestnut Checkers on TikTok and Twitch. I think I got them all.
If you
Damn, that's a
wasn't
lot of stuff to remember.
if you wasn't streaming them all, you're gonna have to upload this to each one of them now.
Yo, I'm so thankful that it automatically does it.
Oh,
Yo,
okay, okay.
technology. Once I click the button, you press the button and it just goes boom, 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 boom.
All right.
We have
Oh,
to edit and appropriate it, but it can really catch a lot of the highlights. And if we put in certain
oh,
words, it'll catch a lot of the highlight words.
oh,
And they're
man.
like, oh yeah, AI is a beast.
Yeah.
Don't let it run your
Damn,
life.
man,
But with that being
I gotta
said,
learn how to use this shit.
yeah,
That's a fact.
link up, y'all.
Yeah,
We ain't, at least we know. I'm glad to know y'all ain't dead. We all alive. We all well. We
yeah,
all living healthy,
yeah.
Yeah.
moving in our ways.
Plus, you know, iron sharp as iron, and you know, we gotta have one of them good conversations, man.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Hell
passed
yeah.
through, man. Because I got a lot to express, and I got some new ideas and new shit I didn't come across. You already know, so we gotta
Yeah.
top
Absolutely.
it up.
We'll do this. We'll do this again for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Look, y'all see what I'm about to do? I'm about to put in the church music, about to wind us down.
I'm waiting.
So
I
you
sound
gonna
like
hear it
some
in a little
Lawrence
bit.
Farmer Black Surfer shit.
Make sure y'all check us out every Wednesday.
I'm about to do a drum coming to that song.
Yo, wait, I know we got a lot, bro. Y'all remember? Do y'all remember Ninja Gaiden?
You said what?
Y'all remember Ninja Gaiden on Nintendo?
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah,
Hell yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Remember the theme song?
Yes, that's that
It was
nigga.
like.
Right.
I'll have to listen to it.
Yes.
Yo, it sounds just like one of you know which one I'm talking about. It's that song. I'm gonna pull it up. I'm gonna pull it up right. I'm gonna send it to you. And you're gonna be like, is this a surfer's music? That shit is so 8-bit and fast. It is crazy. Listen.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7.
Seven.
Love y'all
We are
fools, man.
Chestnut Checkers, man. I love y'all. I
Yes,
honestly
sir.
praise y'all. Thank you for making this
Yes,
night
sir.
and making this day great.
Yeah,
Listen,
that.
much love, much honor. Like and subscribe. We're here every
boys.
Wednesday at 7:30. Make sure you check us out. YouTube, this is where our main focus is, and everything else you can always catch us, but you're always going to find us right here on YouTube at Chestnut Checkers. We will have next week, finally, Kristen Rare Sense Wilson will be back on the stage along with Lucky. We're going to be talking about some real life stuff. I got my friend who's a coach. He's going to be there talking about his coaching experience, his NCAA D1 experience, his track and field expertise, and we're going to get into some athletics and training. So we are going to have some things to talk about. I can't wait to talk to you guys. Until then, y'all have a blessed night.
All right, buddy.
Sheesh. Ding, 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 ding. I know I'm still on here, but I'm going anywhere till I fix my background. Then I'm going to log out. All right, I found it. What we gonna do? What we gonna do?